And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fresh Fit Podcast, man. It's Money Monday, man. We're going to talk about getting money in your 20s, or actually getting money while you're still young, guys. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Guys, welcome to the Fresh Fit Podcast, man. It is a Money Monday, man.
The best part of Mondays.
Yes.
Of the week.
We got about a little over 1,000 of you guys over here on YouTube, and then we got 3,000 over on Rumble, man. So, shout out to all you guys. Whether you're, and we're also live on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook as well.
Locals too.
And local. So, however you choose to watch us, man, thank you for being here. You guys can be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us.
We posted as well the Triple Castle on Castle Club TV. So
yes.
Go check it out.
CastleClub.tv, guys. All the content is there. Behind the scenes stuff, whether it's kicking out those girls. One of them was complaining and saying a whole bunch of BS when Icy was kicking them out.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes stuff is going to be there. And yeah, man, whether it's IRL streams, behind the scenes stuff of the new studio, etc. I got some clips that I want to put on locals of the studio. It's coming along very nicely.
Oh, damn.
But
okay.
I know some of y'all leaked the local stuff, so I don't know, man. I'm yeah.
That's messed up,
yeah,
bro.
I know some of y'all sometimes leak the stuff from Castle Club, so I'm like, so I'll see, but
see, it's dangerous, bro.
Yeah,
Because
it's
you want to give
dangerous,
them
bro.
the sauce,
yeah,
and then they do a video clip. Oh, look at Myron Men. I'm like, nah, bro.
Yeah,
that's
man.
not us, dog.
Yeah, man. So and then the haters be lurking and stuff. So
yeah,
but I'll probably still do it anyway. I'm just waiting until I get one edition, but it's really coming along nice, guys. The new studio is gonna still have that Fresh and Fit vibe, but it's gonna be modernized. It's gonna be newer, and it's gonna be super sleek and better cameras. Like I said before, as y'all know, I went ahead and invested, and I got a bunch of
new cameras.
These are Sony FX3s, right, that I picked up. I actually got another one yesterday, so you guys are about to see cinema level type stuff, and the internet's going to be fast over there, so we shouldn't have problems. But yeah, man, and I picked up some lenses as well, so we're really taking the content to the next level when it comes to production quality, sliders, all that stuff, man. So it's going to be lit, man. I'm really excited for it. My goal is to have the best produced live podcast on the internet. I think we're already there now. I don't think many people compete with us. The only people that do live stream podcasts anyway are who? Tim, Ethan Decline.
Yeah. Crowder
does it. Crowder does.
Tim Cass, yeah.
Tim Cash, Crowder, etc. I think we're already there when it comes to the production as far as like cameras and sliders and all that, lighting, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Backdrops. But I'm trying to be at a level where no one even comes close to us.
And for all the haters that have some
very
bad things to say, when we hit that top peak of, like, I want to say ultimate podcasting, don't come back and say, oh, my bad, bro, I didn't mean that. Nah, you meant everything you said, so keep that same energy.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Stay over there, right?
Yeah, stay over there.
Stay over there.
Infamous, stay over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So it's going to be great. I know some haters are saying like, oh, y'all are getting evicted, blah, blah, blah. Not really.
Listen, we upgraded to a better location.
Yeah. And we own it now.
Yep.
We own it, guys. And as with my transparency, I got a tax strategy that I'm using that I'm going to go ahead and share with y'all once we get into the new spot.
But like God says, when doors close, doors open as well. So it's like, it's a blessing, man, in disguise.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even being demonetized, it looks bad, but we're not giving up.
Yeah, we're not giving up, bro. Like I said before, we just innovate and create and give, and we still do what we got to do.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, bro, like people are gonna hate. We're pioneers in this space. I see everyone trying to do what we're doing, bringing girls on and having conversations, but they're still trash because they could try to replicate, but they're never
Myron, they're not you.
They can imitate, but they can't replicate.
They're not you, bro.
That too.
You're one of a kind.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. You're one of a kind too, my friend.
I know. You can't see me.
They can't think about this. You know what I mean?
Live for Garf.
Yeah, they can't say live for Garf, bro.
It don't mean the same thing, bro.
You
can't
black. Beat this combo
like me.
Yeah,
just saying.
They don't got the blackness. You know what I mean? And the womanizing and the 1,000 bodies.
Yeah, bro. They don't have that sauce, man.
They don't have it, bro. I mean, they could copy. It's fine. It's they always say imitation is a largest form of flattery.
Yeah.
But that's why, like, and here's the thing too, guys. I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all that, oh yeah, we're perfect and we've taken
not.
some risks, we made mistakes, we've tried things out, some things worked, some
Many
things
mistakes.
didn't.
This is our first time podcasting,
yeah,
bro. Like
we've only been on for less than 3 years, bro.
pretty much.
October 26th, guys, is gonna be our three-year anniversary. We have something special for you.
I mean, think about this. Like, we're still here right
yeah,
now.
I was still here.
So,
thank
God.
Not canceled and still giving y'all content. So, it is what it is. But yeah, because like some people try to say that we're evicted or whatever, and in my head I'm like, what? Like
People will spin
that assumes
narratives.
that we didn't pay the rent, which we do, because obviously I'm incentivized to pay it because, bro, it's a tax write-off for me. So it's a big
huge
W.
write-off.
It's a huge write-off for me. And then the next spot, I got an even better tax strategy set up, which Fresh always gets on me about being too transparent with y'all.
Yes.
But
You're too transparent, bro.
but I got a strategy that me and Steve are working with the new spot that will show you guys how, if you buy your own spot, you can use it to your advantage for tax purposes. And that's a strategy that I'm going to show you guys, 100% legal, and I'm going to tell you guys how we do it. And it's going to be really lit. So if you guys ever buy a condo in the future, etc., because I tell you all the time, buying a condo as an investor typically isn't a good move. But there is one situation where it is a good move, and I'm going to show you guys that tax strategy once we implement it at the new spot, which I'm happy to share with you guys, man. Because at the end of the day, bro, it's always great when you guys send me messages saying like, yo, I got rid of this toxic girl, or I got a girlfriend, or, I was able to walk away or whatever. But I really love it when you guys send me your wins with credit score, making more money, becoming more successful, saving money on taxes by employing one of the strategies we told you how to use from Money Monday. Like, these episodes right here is where we're actually like, I think these episodes are where we change a lot of lives from a financial standpoint, right? And, people always say, oh, money isn't everything. Money doesn't buy happiness. Well, yeah, money doesn't buy happiness and money isn't everything. But when you don't have it, it is everything. So I want y'all to get this box checked off so that you can focus on stuff that's more important, right? Building relationships with people that you care about, maybe raising a family, to hanging out with your friends. I want y'all to be able to have that money so that you can actually enjoy life. Because when you don't have money, it's literally the worst, man. It's absolutely the worst.
Yes, it's very true.
So
even living on your own terms, because with money you have access, and with access you have time.
Yeah.
Without that, you don't have anything. Honestly.
Exactly. But we 100% acknowledge that you're going to need to grind in the beginning to be able to get that lifestyle, which we're going to talk about today.
And it takes sacrifice as well. So today's topic.
Yeah, today's topic. Before we get into the topic, guys, it's September 11th.
Yes.
The 22nd year anniversary. As you guys know, we were, we've covered 9/11 extensively on Rumble, guys, and on YouTube, as you guys know, and with Ryan Dawson, we covered all the stuff behind the scenes. As far as is everything okay?
I can hear the show in the back.
I think it's coming from Mo. Yeah, it's fine, guys. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We were muted regardless.
Okay. Either way, so as you guys know, it's been 20 plus years since 9/11. And, I remember where I was. I was sitting in my 6th grade classroom, Miss Landry's English class, I'll never forget this, over at Pulaski Middle School in New Britain, Connecticut. And it was sometime in the afternoon. And I remember they said, it came across the loudspeaker, just goes, all right, guys, attention, attention. We are here to tell you that something tragic has happened in New York, and we are going to end school. Of course, none of us knew what was going on. Everyone's like, woo, yeah, early day, half day, let's go home and chill. And I remember the buses came, we left, and I got home, and my dad was watching the news, and I see, like, the towers on fire, and they're collapsing, and a plane hit, and all this other stuff, and I was like, what the hell? And, regardless, guys, of whether you believe, and we cover 9/11 extensively. You guys could go check my Fed Reacts channel or our Rumble channel where we have all the 9/11 episodes with Ryan Dawson. We had to take them off YouTube, but they're on Rumble, guys. Whether you believe in the official narrative or you believe in one of the theories that we covered on the podcast.
On Rumble.
Regardless, innocent people died. I think that's the number one thing. That's the most important thing, is that innocent people died. Who was behind it is debatable, and there's a bunch of different theories, but innocent people absolutely did die. They have the DNA evidence over at the hospital. People lost their lives, okay? And if you don't believe me, look at the thousands upon thousands of people that were impacted by losing family members on that day. So what I want to do, as someone that used to work for the government and was actually tasked with stopping attacks like this, I want to take a quick moment of silence, guys, to show respect and honor for the people that passed away, because people did lose their lives regardless of what your beliefs are.
Yeah.
And we'll continue on with the show, because at the end of the day, this is the best country in the world. People can hate as much as they want, but obviously America has its faults, but I still think it's the best house in a crappy neighborhood. Okay. So moment of silence, please, guys, and then we're gonna get into the show. We good.
All right.
Thank you guys for that. I appreciate that. So chats first or
we're gonna chats first.
Okay.
We're gonna cover how to make money in your 20s.
Rest in peace to the people that lost their lives that day.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Okay, so we got here. The real Jervis goes, "Hey, Fresh and Fit, have a question. Long story short, I sell cars, dealing with people that are immature and lazy managers, etc. It takes 3 hours of my day to commute. Should I stay or get a job? Should I quit so I can work local and work on my side business?"
3 hours out of your day to commute.
Yeah.
Is that back and forth or just there?
Probably there and back. So he probably takes him like an hour and a half to get to work.
Dude, not only is that time, but gas, wear and tear on your car, if you're using a car.
I would say keep your daytime job, bro. But if anything, you commuting 3 hours a day should like motivate you to like really get on your grind and get that business up and running and making money. Because we tell y'all over here on this side, like, you want to be making 1.5 to 2 times as much from your regular job before you actually quit and leave. And have a bunch of, have at least 6 months of savings, God forbid anything happen. But
that 3 hours you spend going back and forth has to be used wisely, because once again, what I used to do when I was driving from Pembroke Pines to Boca, I'll put in audiobooks.
Okay.
Yeah, so that helped me a lot, not kill time, because that is a big time waste.
Okay.
Or move close to your job so you're not that far away. But either way, I mean,
so educate yourself while you're driving. But yeah, bro, if anything, I say don't quit. But the thing is that use that 3 hours that you're commuting to educate yourself, and then also use it as motivation to stop. Every time you're gritting your teeth driving that 3 hours every day to go to work to and from, like use that as motivation. Like, man, I need to work this weekend to make sure I get this business off the ground. I hated it. So I can stop commuting. So
I hated it, bro.
Yeah, he probably lives in the Northeast or something like that. That sounds like, bro. There's so many people have long commutes like that. Like if you work in like maybe a city like Boston or New York City or Houston or one of these major cities, bro, they all have terrible traffic problems. So like it's not out of the ordinary to commute an hour and a half for like 20 or 30 miles.
And I was so new to America, I didn't know about tolls. So I'm going back and forth. I'm like, this is easy, bro. Yeah. Fast pass, fast lane. I'm like, they say bill at the end of the month in my mailbox. I'm like, what the hell? That's my paycheck. Yeah. Oh my God, dog.
You got a sun pass or something like that? It's
nothing.
Yeah, man. Down here in Florida, we got sun passes, but in other places, the easy lane, and in the Northeast, I know it's the easy stuff. So yeah, bro, use that as motivation to go ahead and get another, start your other business or another job.
Yeah.
Water Dragon, I saw a post on ATM Together how you did with the BTM. I'm saving up money on the side to try it out myself. How much would you recommend doing it? Guys, stay tuned. I actually just got off the phone with Paul from ATM Together just now. Mm-hmm. He's going to be here probably at the end of the month, and we're going to talk about my results. We're going to go through the numbers. Again, I'm going to be very transparent with you. I'm going to literally open up my account and show y'all how much money I made and how we did it. Okay? So stay tuned for that. It's a great way to make some passive income. We got Myron Goat. Salute Myron for always defending Tate brothers, always loyalty, even though they didn't even tweet the lawyer stream or ever show love back where they started. Myron is real G. That's not true, bro. Tristan actually did retweet our stuff. So that's not true, my friend. Mm-hmm. They retweeted our stuff. And then again,
just because you don't see the behind the scenes doesn't mean it's not happening.
Let me say, because I said this on Fed Reacts, and I haven't said this on Fresh and Fit really, guys. Tristan and Andrew are fighting for their lives, okay? They're literally trying to destroy these men. They're trying to put them in prison for a significant amount of time, all right? They need to make sure that they have good press.
Clean images.
The clean images.
Yeah.
They have to put themselves out in a certain light. We are controversial, okay? I don't know if y'all know this or not, but we are super controversial.
It comes at a cost.
And we've done a bunch of crazy stuff. So... even me as a friend, like, I can understand, like, bro, like, it's not best to do a collab right now because optics is everything.
Yeah.
So them coming on a podcast like ours while they're facing the type of charges that they're facing just might not be the smartest thing, guys. You know what I mean? I know a lot of y'all say, oh, they don't show y'all love, and that, you know, you guys help them grow in the beginning, and they don't even shout you out, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't want them to. You know, I even told Andrew when he reposted one of our things, I said, thanks, bro, but you didn't have to do that. When he shouted us out on Tucker Carlson, which is one of the most viewed interviews, by the way, I said, Andrew, you didn't have to do that. Thank you, but you didn't have to do that. Because I know the connotation our name carries, you know? So at the end of the day, we're friends with Andrew and Tristan first. We don't care about the YouTube and the clout and all this other stuff. We knew them before they were famous, bro. So the reason why we defend them so hard is because we know them personally. We don't want them to go to jail over some bullshit charges. We know this girl, Emma Gabby's a liar. I've known this. A lot of this information that we shared with y'all with the lawyer guys, we knew that for months.
Yeah.
We just didn't share with y'all all of it, right? So, and some of it I actually found out too. But regardless, guys, like, we just gotta make sure that they're clear first. You know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of you guys want that collab. You guys want that collab. You want us to do that interview with them. Trust me, it's gonna come, and when we do the interview, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be awesome. But we gotta make sure our bros are good first. You know, like this is very serious stuff that they got going on with them, and we want to make sure that they beat the case and that there's no cloud hanging over their head with like doing a collab with us. Because, bro, unfortunately, you know, the mainstream media is after them. So,
yeah,
that's what it is, bro. Like we're not.
It's tough, man. But I mean, in their defense, to be real, they're fighting for their lives.
Yeah, dude.
So,
like,
fighting for your life and just having fun on the internet is two different things.
Yeah. And y'all see the BS. You guys saw the interview show we did with the lawyer. Like, this girl's fucking crazy, bro. This Emma Gabby chick.
She had past victims, current victims. I mean, bro, it's all over.
She made a guy, you know, commit self-deletion. You know, I had known about that for a bit, but it's like, bro, like, guys, it's a very scary situation that they're in, man.
And it can happen to anybody.
It can happen to anything.
Even
anybody.
Us.
Yeah.
Even us.
That's what makes us even worse. So,
and remind me where she's from. Imagine that. She's from here.
Yep.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah. I didn't even know that. That's the one thing I didn't know is that Tristan had known her when he came here.
Yeah,
I remember that was when we did the Avenger stuff.
Yeah,
Tristan was handling War Room stuff on the side. That's why y'all didn't see him as much.
I'm just glad they didn't meet them on our boat.
Yeah, man. I would have felt guilty as hell, man.
Yeah, bro.
Oh man.
Oof.
Yeah. Thank God we didn't make that intro, but
yeah.
But yeah, guys, that's what's going on with that situation. You guys ask me all the time, when y'all gonna do Andrew and Tristan, when you guys gonna do the interview, blah, blah, blah. It's coming, guys.
The right time.
We just want to make sure we do it at the right time so we can give y'all the heat. And we're in communication with them. They're doing well. They're in good spirits. I'm confident they're gonna beat the case. We all know they're innocent, especially if you guys watch this content. I mean, watch the last episode that we did. Everyone knows they're innocent. And these are BS charges. But you know, we have to be patient, man. So just be patient, please.
And last thing, common sense, guys. If the camera footage is always showing at their house, and I ask the lawyers as well, just show it. If they're guilty, they'll show all the proof right there. But they won't because they're innocent. So here's what it is, man.
I mean, the day that they were allegedly kidnapped, Andrew and Tristan weren't even there.
They weren't even there. Anyhow, man.
Like, it's crazy, bro.
We'll move forward.
It's crazy, man. But yeah, guys, don't worry. Stay tuned. Maybe by the end of the year, who knows? But we want to make sure our guys get on the other end of this first before anything.
Yeah.
All right? Because we got a crazy reputation, guys.
That's an understatement.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you don't understand, bro. Back in the day, all right, walk into a room, networking, baby, is going on, it's happening. You know, new podcast on the scene. Now it's like, oh, you're the racist guy. Oh, you hate black people. Oh, you hate on that. It's just like, bro, like, you can't win, bro. It's like, dog.
Y'all make fun of women.
Break.
Y'all make fun of, y'all are racist.
You hate women, don't you? I'm like, no, I don't.
Pull up a picture of me with a hat on of some kind of race. You know, they're just like, bro. I mean, bro, to give y'all the raw content that we give you guys, it comes at a cost.
Yeah, man. It's tough, man.
It comes at a cost, man. We're not necessarily advertiser friendly, man. Yeah. So, hey, but that's what comes with the with, you know, giving y'all the truth.
I mean, it shows.
You have to be willing to offend people.
It shows we got demonetized, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, here's your proof. Anyhow.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
All right.
Hunter.
He goes, hello, I'm 25 making, where we at here? Okay. Where's that chat again? Pull it up.
Oh, Hunter.
Okay. Evening from Vermont. Fresh. Can you give us any details on the events you're working on putting together for the fans, talking about the conventions where we can meet at IRL and get some sauce? Also, Myron, where were you when 9/11 went down? That must have came in earlier. That's what I was doing 9/11. And then, yeah, Fresh, he's talking about live events and stuff like that.
That's in the CO network. but for Fresh and Fit, we have our own thing coming as well. I think you guys want to see us live in person. That'd be dope. We did one before up north with Saucecast, but we'll do our own as well. So I think coming soon, if I get the team together, we'll have some good events coming. Here in Miami, maybe Texas, who knows, but we'll start it out soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. What else do we got here?
IRS.
Money Mondays is where it's at. It's the best show in the FNF lineup. No reason to be broke in 2023. Fresh, you look like you've been hitting the gym lately, and Myron should arm wrestle on stream right now.
You don't want the sauce, man. Yo, by the way,
Thanks,
guys,
IRS.
it is hot in Miami, bro. That's why I'm wearing this. It's super hot. Wait, you're not hot? Well, I mean, here it's cold.
It's cold in here.
So it's hot.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it is kind of warm. What else do we got here?
Someone told me that I'm hot, so that's why a girl did.
All right.
I feel special.
Fedja goes, God damn it, you provide everything. Love you guys. Can't wait to see the new studio. Also, we need some more content with David Omari and the YouTube algorithm. Anything planned in the future, hopefully. Yeah, guys. We'll bring him back. Don't worry about it.
He is making some moves now, man.
Yeah.
Came on the podcast, got some traction.
Yep.
Helping a lot of people.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
And then we got here.
Dave Wright.
Dave Wright goes, F the haters, 2 mil on the way, FNF supporters, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Keep the algorithm going. Yeah, guys.
Thank you, bro.
I see right now that we got about 3,200 y'all watching on YouTube, and then another almost 5K watching on Rumble. Do me a favor, guys. If you're watching on Rumble, open up another tab and watch it on YouTube, and then like the video. And the reason for that, guys, is because we want to make sure that we still get promoted in the algo. Rumble is home base, but to find a new audience and make sure that we can give this information to more men out there, YouTube is the search engine. So please go ahead and push us up in the algo. Thankfully, being demonetized does not stunt you in the algo that bad. The reason why the views are down a bit, guys, is because people just know to go to Rumble. So they just watch us on Rumble straight from the beginning. But to make sure, and obviously that impacts the views or whatever. But if you guys don't mind, it would be awesome if you open up another tab, watch it on YouTube. Rumble's going to give you a better quality, though, because you can watch it in like 1920p on Rumble, and it's actually better quality than YouTube.
And overall, we end up there anyway.
You end up there anyway.
So it's like...
But it helps with the algo when you guys do that. And also when you comment below. Thankfully, being demonetized doesn't... Contrary to popular belief, everyone thinks like being demonetized hurts you in algo. It used to, guys, but now it doesn't. And the reason why is because YouTube sells ads on your content regardless if you're monetized or not.
Yeah.
And they did this, I think, they implemented this like a year or two ago, where they started just running ads on everybody, which is why it's so hard now to get monetized on YouTube and hit those 4,000 hours. Because it's tough to get your watch time up now.
Yeah.
If you're a new YouTuber. So it's good for guys like us that already were monetized, and then we get demonetized so we don't get stunned in the algorithm as bad. I mean, I still think we're kind of shadow banned, but it's not hard to find Fresh and Fit.
Yeah, bro, we definitely are.
Yeah, we're shadow banned to a degree, yeah.
But
it's okay, though, because y'all love the content, so that's what matters.
But thanks for our unpaid marketing team out there.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, the haters keep mentioning us, bro.
Shout out to you guys, man.
Yeah, shout out to all y'all, man. You fucking losers. Vice Vestra goes, will you guys react to Hamza unfiltered video where he tries not to say your guy's name but talk shit the whole video, calling you guys monkeys and chimps? He was sneak dissing for real and saying some real life blue pill shit that is detrimental to the space.
Well, good for him, man.
I don't even know.
Who cares, bro?
Yeah, I don't even know who.
He has no impact on my life whatsoever. Why do I care what he has to say? I'm just like, bro.
Yeah.
Who was that anyway?
Yeah. Like, I've seen his YouTube channel. Like, I've never watched his content, but I know he's like used us in a thumbnail or whatever. But that, bro, it's just crazy to me how, like, I said this before, I'll say it again. We never start problems with people. They always come at us.
But once again, it's clicks, clout. Oh, you're defending people attacking Fresh and Fit. Oh, you're amazing.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like,
all
people
right,
really, like, bro, it's crazy to me how people use our name for clicks because they know that it's going to be an automatic, like, 100K views or more if they make a hit piece on us. And it's crazy because it's like, I've never spoken to any of these people. I don't know these people. We've never met, shook hands, and had a discussion, whatever. Yet they feel the need to make a video talking smack. There's so many people, like all the beefs that y'all think about that have of people that talk smack about us that we don't no longer that we dislike. They all started it with us.
Yo, but best believe
we never start problems. They always start with us.
Best believe I'm watching every single person talking shit, so I don't forget. So I will remember this forever. So just keep that same energy.
It's really funny. Like, I really wish some of these people that like made hit pieces on us like would say the things that they say to my face.
Nah, they won't.
They wouldn't.
Yeah,
they wouldn't. Like,
actually, when they see as a person, they either walk away or they're very like quiet, like let me not go over there.
Like these people that make these hit pieces, like none of them would ever say this stuff to our face.
Yeah,
you know, it's only from the comfort of their home behind a Sony camera that they're gonna talk shit about us. But it's like it's crazy to me because like I grew up in an era where if you talk smack about somebody, you better stand on it because they're going to come looking for you. And there's going to potentially be physical consequences for doing so. But in this internet age and, these young boys like, yo, oh yeah, let me just talk smack about this guy on the internet because I don't have to deal with any consequences. But would you say this to my face? Probably not. 9 out of 10 times.
But we wish you the best, man.
Whatever, man. Haters going to hate, bro. Hate always comes from below. That's why y'all see it.
We know you need the money, bro. So we wish you the best, bro. Like you need the money.
Yeah, man. Right.
Whatever.
It's fine.
Yeah. Fresh looking swole. Yo, Myron, my chat wasn't read last time, but the origin of your name, they used to give you first generation chaching boys. Keep leading from the front, guys. He says that the origin of your name, they used to get the first generation, what's that word? Chaching boys?
Chaching boys.
Oh, chaching. Oh, chaching. There you go.
Wow. Where are we at here? JG goes, hello, I'm 25, making 50 to 60K a year learning how to trade Forex. I know learning how to day trade is a marathon, not a race. Thinking of ways to make money, either real estate or real estate wholesaling or Amazon. Offer up eBay and resell thoughts. Get in it all, bro. We're going to actually bring a Forex guy for y'all next week. I know you guys had asked for that.
Yes. But this is why we do Money Mondays, man. For options. There's no one path to success. You can do Amazon. You could do marketing. You could do affiliate. Whatever it is for you, you try different things and you create your own path, man. It's what it is.
Fezja again goes, Myron, the only American person that pronounced my name right, LOL. Once you start building income, what would be the best way to start getting a high value network with like guys like yourself and similar? Well, there's a bunch of, we'll talk about that on the show actually.
Yeah.
Because that's a part of making money when you're when you're young.
In your 20s.
Hassler C goes, when y'all come into H-Town for a meet and greet, we're going to do a tour at some point, guys. Yeah. Just right now, we're just like in the moving process, so it's going to be very...
when we announce it, support us though.
Yeah, hopefully by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Once we're all settled into the new spot and everything else like that. Anything else? Oh, and then rants. 60-minute man. Hey, FNF, what advice would you give to young athletes who want to make it in their career but are struggling like McGregor living on welfare? Whoa, man. That's tough, bro, because when you want to be, whether it's an Olympic athlete or a professional athlete, it's very tough. But you may have to work or live with your parents for a period of time so that you can pursue that dream. But that's but you, like, I mean, you better make sure that you're actually good and you have the potential to go pro. Because you're putting a lot of pressure on people to basically essentially take care of you. Because you're going to have to train 2 to 3 times a day at a high level to be able to, compete. And then I suggest staying with your parents.
And then if you make it, don't forget the ones that helped you.
Yep. Facts.
100%.
Big facts.
Like I just bought my mom a brand new car because when I was struggling, she was there for me. So
yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Who's up next? Pro Mayo, can you get a FHA loan under an LLC?
No,
you can.
You can. Because it's a business. Remember, it's first-time home buyers. Actually, is there a way you can do that? Maybe there's a way.
You could get a conventional loan under an LLC. I know that.
But because it's first-time home buyers, so as an individual, your first home is under the program, government funded. I don't know about company though.
I don't know if you could get an FHA loan under LLC. But let me tell you this though, don't do it. Always buy under your personal name, and I'll tell y'all why.
Yeah.
When I do my deals, I did a comparison literally just for this. It wasn't an FHA loan, but it was a conventional 30-year with 20% down. I got better rates buying under my personal name than I did under an LLC.
Yes.
So
they look at you as an investor versus an individual buying a home to live in and stay in.
You're going to get a better interest rate when you buy it on your personal name. This is why it's so damn important to have your credit on point, though, guys.
Yes.
Okay? But buy under, I would suggest for most situations, buy it under your personal name and then convert it to an LLC after the fact, guys. Okay? And we talked about this before. You have your main company out of a Delaware or Nevada, and then you have subsidiary LLCs underneath it, and you would make an LLC for that particular address. Okay, versus making the LLC and then buying it under the LLC name. It's better to buy it under your personal name, guys. So you'll get a better interest rate.
I looked it up. You can actually get a FHA loan under LLC. However, there are many I want to say barriers because it is not for companies but individuals. So you can do it, but it's very
there's gonna be a lot of red tape. It's gonna be a pain in the ass, and then
it's chaos.
Just buy it under your personal name, bro. Get the FHA loan under your personal name. It's gonna be a lot easier. Just make sure your credit's on point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've actually done that split test with buying on LLC versus personal name, and there was a pretty significant difference. We're talking like 0.5% difference in interest rate. So
there you have it.
Personal name is the way to go, guys, but get your credit on point first. And honestly, we didn't tell them this. Yo, you shouldn't even try to get a house unless your credit's at least like 720.
Yeah.
Because they're going to kill you on the interest rates.
I mean, they're high as hell now, but still, you want the best rates possible?
Yeah.
You should have a good score.
Yeah. Because the interest rate is going to directly affect your cash flow, guys. If the interest rate is too high, it might not make sense to buy it. You know what I mean? So, Hunter goes, everyone that keep asking what business to start, here's one thing to remember. If you ask 100 millionaires how they made $1 million, you will get 100 answers. Find your niche, put your head down, and become the best in that niche. Fresh, what watch you got on?
Yes, that is very true. I said it earlier. There's so many paths to success. There's no one path you have to take. Yeah. Just do what's best for you. Obviously, learn the different skills in that path, but ultimately find a mentor as well to help you along the path. And this is the Rolex Datejust. Yeah. Just for the blue dial.
And just so you guys know, most 90% plus of millionaires made their money off of real estate, how they became millionaires. Yeah. But they all had some kind of income that they had, the active income that allowed them to invest in real estate.
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of millionaires make it off of real estate, but how they made the money to invest in the real estate in the first place is going to vary wildly. So that's based on your skill
learn
set.
A skill, or they have a business that makes them the money. They take that money, put into real estate, and then reinvest it.
And then they become a millionaire, like overnight, because the property appreciates, they're paying down the debt, and then at some point, they end up, like when I hit a millionaire, guys, I didn't even know. My real estate agent had to tell me, oh, bro, you're a millionaire. What? He's like, because he manages my properties. This was like almost 2 years ago now. And I was like, oh, crap, I didn't even know. And that was like when I hit my first M, because your net worth is nothing more than your assets minus your liabilities. And at that point, I had a couple of houses. So the houses just made me a millionaire off of appreciation because the property started going up here in Miami.
And this is why if you're in a lot of debt, actually, you're hurting yourself because now your net worth is even lower with high debt. So, yeah.
So, what else do we got here? Hey, I'm 22 from Australia. I fell off of a boat at work and broke my leg. Most productive thing to do while off. Thanks to you guys for all the value. Helped me finish my trade when I was going to pull out. Good stuff, my friend. Yeah, don't quit, man. Never quit.
Speed recovery.
Live in reality. Fresh. While you were working to save up for your first property, where did you live and how much did you pay for rent? What did you do to be able to save up all that money? Good question.
Well said. So back then, I was very frugal, and I lived in a room pretty much, paying $550 a month. So imagine that. I'm working overtime at my job, working extra days. I'm even working on weekends. And as well, I'm not spending any money. I'm not going out. I had a Chipotle diet. I'll buy Chipotle every day, eat for lunch and dinner. And that helped me over for months. And when I had the money saved up for that period of time, which is 2 years. It took 2 years, by the way. 2 years of hard, nonstop working. Then I got the money to put into real estate. But 2 years of focus and dedication. No partying, no drinks, no alcohol, no drugs, none of that. Just focusing on making the money, achieving my goals, and spending no money if possible.
But also tell them the mistake you made.
Oh, so yeah. So along that path,
he saved up the money to get the house.
Yes.
But go ahead, tell them.
So with houses, guys, obviously you need to put a down payment and then closing costs. However, you need reserves because without reserves, things go wrong with the house, always. So no matter what you buy, guys, things are going to go wrong with the house. Either it could be the roof, it could be the plumbing, it could be the toilet. Who knows what could happen to the property? But as a smart investor, you have reserves so that if anything goes wrong with the property, you can fix it with no issues. But me, obviously, I worked 2 years to get the down payment, so anything extra was kind of like OD. Luckily, we started a business and then started making money, but without that, I'd have been in major trouble.
Yeah. So, if you could do it again, would have you worked maybe another 6 months or so to save up the reserves so that you wouldn't become what you call house poor?
To be honest, no. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because if I waited another 6 months or another year,
got that deal
would not be there.
Okay.
Property, if you can, that's awesome. But I think for me, the opportunity was there in front of me, and if I said no to it, I'd have lost out.
And real quick, can you tell them it's a triplex, right?
Yeah.
And how much did you buy it for?
So I bought it for $325.
What's it worth now?
I don't sell here, man. Come on, man.
Just say it, bro. Come on. They don't know. It's
like 460, 470. All right, man. Yeah, there you go.
Cool. All right,
maybe a little more.
So and you bought it what in 2019, 2020?
Yeah, 2019.
You bought it in 2019, so it's appreciated 160.
It's probably more now because that's.
Wait, you bought it for 320 and it's 490 now?
Yeah. Hold on. I did that like a year ago. So it's probably even more now. To be honest with you,
let's say 500 conservatively.
Yeah.
So it's appreciated 180,000.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice. And then like when you bought it, You put like $15K to get it, and then how much like did the repairs and everything else like cost you?
So adding everything I spent for like repairs and modifying the property, I spent like $50K.
You spent $50K altogether?
Yeah.
Okay. But actually, that was after you started getting money though. But like in the beginning, you couldn't make those fixes.
I couldn't.
Okay.
So what I did was I would work extra long hours again at my job, and then use that to pay, some of the repairs. However, having a side skill in business helped push out further, and then I got money to actually fix
and you
property.
Lived in it for a year too.
Yeah.
To save some
money.
So
I didn't spend money on rent. I had to live in the property, and then the tenants were paying out the mortgage as well. So I was living for free. They're paying the mortgage, and then the money I was getting from my job, I'll put into repairs.
And you were cash flowing a little bit.
Yeah. Like $200.
Yeah.
Back then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
it worked out.
Yeah. I mean, you acquired it, but guys, the lesson to learn from this is, I mean, obviously if a good deal comes up, take it, but understand that you need to have some reserves, right? Because if you don't, then you end up kind of like where Fresh was. Thankfully, Fresh lived in it for a year.
Yeah.
So he was able to kind of like offset all the expenses that he had to pay to fix the property up. But you don't want just enough for a down payment. You want more for reserves.
Because if you're an average person and you do that and you have no type of like backing, or you can't work overtime at your job, or you don't have 2 jobs, you have 1 job, you might lose your property.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want them to foreclose on you guys.
Because then tenants start complaining, fixing the issues.
Yeah. And then they could not pay you rent.
And then the city sees that you're not taking care of the property, then it's all hell broke loose.
So yeah, guys, have some reserves as well. That's really important.
That's smart. Yeah.
That's really important, man.
Okay.
New Gen Dan, Myron, I'm 17 from UK, London. I am choosing a uni degree to pursue my grades. Aren't shit? Or okay, I didn't fail, so something like medicine wouldn't work. What would be a good degree that can make me some money?
Tech.
Yeah, I mean, I would engineering,
computer science.
You want to be a doctor, a lawyer.
Yeah.
One of these what I call like a high skill job that requires an advanced degree that will get you a job pretty much automatically. But are you prepared to go to school though is the question, and do you really want to do it? You don't want to end up like, oh, I want to be a doctor just for the money, because that's not going to be enough motivation for you to actually see you through. It's not easy to become a doctor, guys.
We see on the show, so many girls are coming to or going to college or going to school, getting degrees that they don't use the degrees at all.
Facts.
They just have it. Have it. I'm like, what sense is that?
Facts.
But hey.
What else do we got here? Open up 2 tabs, chat. Okay. Yeah, please. That's from LA Sheldon Midi. Yeah, guys, open up 2 tabs, man. Open up that YouTube tab for us and then like the video. We got 3.8K y'all watching right now on YouTube. 3.8 on YouTube, and then we got 5.3 on Rumble, man. Mm-hmm. So we got like 8,000 y'all watching right now, man. Shout out to y'all.
Hey, man, we're losing, bro. Apparently we don't get more views.
We are losing, yeah. We're losing. We're it's funny, we get more views than our ops, and our audience is split.
But guess what? They hate us, so they can't acknowledge that. So.
Paul Dice, I'm 31. Is this going to apply? Can I call in? I have a couple rentals. I feel as if I'm swimming in mortgage debt. I'm behind others.
Yes, this can still apply. However, just keep in mind that like even though you're 31 years old, this is the foundation of getting money at the very beginning. So I mean, ultimately, it'll help you no matter what.
Well, here's the thing, bro. You shouldn't be swimming in mortgage debt. Like, I mean, I got a lot of mortgage debt, but my tenants all pay my stuff off. Like, if you did the numbers right, you did the cash returns right before you went under contract and purchased the house, you should be fine.
You probably didn't.
You should always be accounting for some type of vacancy. So something's off here, bro. If you're like having issues paying your mortgages off on your rental properties, something's off. Either the rents are too low, you didn't do the numbers correctly from the beginning, or you have vacancy and it's too long. Like you have vacancy for going on for too long, which means a lot of the times when you have vacancy for that long, your rent is too high or you're in a crappy area.
Yeah.
Or a combination of the two. Let's see here. M4 goes, I owe my life to you guys. Literally, thank you for everything you do. I've gotten better guidance from you guys than my own father. Love you guys. Thank you, Marshmallow King. Bro. That really means a lot to us.
Keep killing it, man.
Yeah, man. Messages like this are what keeps us going, despite all the haters, making videos talking shit about us.
Yes.
Baller T. But don't worry, guys. Some of these haters, I'll probably run into some of them in real life and watch them bitch up. Promise y'all. So I will probably run into some of them in real life, and y'all will see what happens. I
guarantee you we have already. They just didn't want to admit it. Oh, I love your show, bro.
Yeah.
But low-key haters.
Yeah, facts. They be watching us. We don't be watching them.
Yeah.
Baller T. What up, guys? I just want to thank y'all for dropping so many gems. Got me hip to mad shit that I wish I knew way earlier. Myron, have any idea when you're going to go over the system you have with your tenants? Yes, I will. We just tried it this month fully. So the month of September is when all the tenants sort of moved over to my new system that I have in place, which I'm really excited to share that with y'all. I'll probably share with y'all next month. because this is the first month where they were all supposed to. A couple idiots didn't do what they were supposed to. I think like 4 or 5 tenants. By next month, we should be at 100%. And then I'm going to give you guys step by step how I collect rent from my tenants, how I get it done. I'll bring Roger in here, my property manager, and we're going to go in fucking detail how to do it for y'all when you have multiple tenants and how to deal with it. And then also, stay tuned. I'm working on this episode for y'all. Actually, man, this goes to show how obsessed I am with this show, man. I was literally dreaming about it yesterday. Pause. I was sleeping. I was like, okay, we need to do another real estate video for these guys.
Yeah, he don't sleep, bro.
Yeah, and I dreamt about it. I woke up, I was like, oh God. But we're gonna do another real estate 101 for you guys, and I'm talking about we're gonna go from the beginning, how to get pre-approved, how to find a lender,
balls to the wall,
how to start looking for houses, what to look for, what markets are good, what markets are bad, how to figure out cash returns. We're gonna give you guys the most extensive,
in-depth
real estate episode. When we do it, I'm working on it right now. We're gonna bring Roger in, and it's gonna be fucking lit, guys. It's gonna be the best 101 real estate on how to invest. It's gonna be longer, probably. It might be a 1.5 to 2 hour long show, but it's gonna be a masterpiece for y'all, and it'll be something that will be what I call evergreen content, where you guys are gonna be able to watch it either now, a year from now, etc. And I'm gonna walk y'all step by step how to go and get your first property.
I wonder how many people we've created that are millionaires from our Money Mondays. I'm just curious how much people we helped overall. That'd be amazing to figure out.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Because I
know
guarantee
a bunch of people bought their first house because of us.
I guarantee. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Like they said, you know what? I was investing money in crypto, but I said, fuck it, and I bought real estate.
Yeah.
So, and we tell y'all to be diversified, right? But genuinely speaking, guys, real estate is gonna give you the most benefits.
Yeah.
Right?
Taxes,
from a
cash flow.
Can't beat it, bro.
Write-offs, everything.
Can't beat it, man. So, but yeah, I'm really excited for that one. And then I'm gonna basically cover how to get it as an investor. First, gonna cover how to do it from an FHA perspective.
From working as a regular person.
And we're gonna basically combine it and show you guys. After that episode, literally, you guys shouldn't have any more real estate.
That'll
questions.
be the guide.
That'll be the guide.
Yeah,
like that'll be the fucking blueprint. I'm gonna put detailed timestamps in it. And that's the video that you share with your friend. That's gonna be a video where you share with your friends. You go back and refer to it. It's literally gonna be like a staple video. Real estate 101, how to do it from beginning to end, especially in a post-pandemic world, because getting a loan now is a bit harder than it used to be, guys.
You think it's gonna go back to how it was before? I don't know, man.
We'll never see 3% interest rates again.
Yeah,
I don't think so. Not in our lifetime.
We got blessed, man.
Yeah, we ain't get 3% interest rates.
Holy.
No. But people don't know that came at a cost. Like when the interest rates were super low like that, banks were really it was super competitive. The banks wanted to see more income and more reserves. So yeah, that 3% interest rate was good, but you really had to have your stuff together to get that rate.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but yeah, we got y'all. That's coming because I know a lot of you guys. The one we have a good one up right now, but we're gonna do a more in-depth one next.
Okay,
2 questions, Myron. Can you make a shirt where you look at the camera behind you when these girls say dumb shit? And 2, Fresh, what's with the gun show?
Man, you're funny, bro.
And then we got here.
That's a good merch idea.
Long way to go, bro.
Chop. That's a good merch idea.
Yeah.
Digging a shirtless neck chain look fresh. No, pause. Appreciate you, gents. I think I speak for a lot of us when I say the vibe of the shows lately has been next level. Yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna keep giving y'all more content. We're gonna probably do an episode like I told y'all before on the top 20 simp songs.
Yo, can I tell them my idea
for locals
for the show for locals?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, right, guys, how funny would it be to do a parody show, Fresh and Fit, ourselves? So basically, I'll be Myron. Myron will be me. Chris will be Mo will be Chris for like 20, 30 minutes. That'll be hilarious, bro. I think that'll be hilarious. I don't know. But locals only.
That would be funny.
So
that actually would be funny. All you Fresh haters can go in there and whack off because you guys are gonna love it. A lot of y'all hate Fresh, man. God damn.
Yo,
y'all be able to say what y'all want to say.
I just realized, bro, they can just hate me, man. They just hate my ass, bro. It's all good. It's all good, man.
What else do we got here? Dexter goes, me and my bro have been arguing RP against our friends for months now. They call us crazy, etc. Laugh when we say y'all give value, but whatever. Y'all don't quit. Y'all give massive value in many areas. Appreciate that, Dexter. Yeah, bro, you got to understand that we live in a blue-pilled world, a blue-pilled society. This information isn't for everyone, guys. Very few men think the way that we do, and most guys are simps, man.
I would argue the majority of the population are simps, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like,
is what it is.
Be prepared, guys. be prepared that if you think the way that we do and you like this kind of content, be prepared to constantly have people call you a misogynist, a weirdo, a loser, an incel, a dork.
Actually, we tell you don't say it in public or even to your girl.
Yeah, bro.
Or even on a date.
Yeah.
They should never know your mindset, bro.
This is information that you internalize, but you never share unless you're around other people that are like-minded. But, bro, you're going to be ostracized by society for thinking this way, bro. You really will be. So, share at your own risk. And I know once you get this information, you're like, whoa, this is incredible. I need to share this with other people. But guys, other people aren't going to want to unplug from their comfortable, stupid lifestyle of being fat, having women, lead the relationship. Because this lifestyle requires work. It puts the responsibility and the burden of performance back on you, which is great because it's exhilarating because it's like, damn, okay, I control my destiny. But at the same time, it also sucks because, damn, I control my destiny.
Yeah.
Right? And people don't want to deal with that responsibility a lot of times. They want to be able to point the fucking finger at somebody else and say, oh, I'm not where I want to be because of him or whatever. And that's what people want to do, bro. So when you put the accountability on them and tell them you control your destiny, some people love it, but a lot of people hate it because now personal responsibility comes into play. They want to be able to say, oh, I'm fat because there's stuff in the food, or I'm fat because, body positivity. They don't want to sit there and say, oh, no, I'm fat because I'm a fucking loser.
I messed up. I'm accountable.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So this content is just not necessarily good for most people because we hold people accountable, men and women. People always say, Myron, you're a misogynist. I wish y'all watched the daytime show. These people that talk shit about Myron and about us, that say, oh, talking shit about Myron. I sound like The Rock right now talking in third person. But like these people that some of our biggest criticizers that say, all you guys do is bash women. Actually, I bash men way more and I bash them way harsher than I do with women. But it's just that no one watches the daytime shows. So it's like, they think that all we do is just debate women all day, and it's like, nah, fuck no. We fucking yell at y'all to get better.
I mean, eventually we probably won't do it no more.
Yeah, that shit's annoying, bro. I fucking get annoyed with these fucking hoes, man.
You more than me, goddamn.
Yeah, bro, it's grueling, bro, dealing with these chicks every night. But hey, we do it for y'all, man.
He love y'all, man, cause bro.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Are you guys bringing a Forex/day trader? Yes, we are.
Actually, today they would have been here, but time didn't permit, so it's fine. But we got you guys, man, for sure. Up next, we have Level 99 says, 3 months ago, I got into a car crash. I went to jail, bled out, was airlifted. I broke 2 scapulas, collapsed lung, and busted spleen. God damn, bro. I spent 10K aftermath. I lost 10 pounds of muscle. The grind is back. I'm 20 GG. Bro, that is a traumatic experience, bro. I'm glad to see you're back on your feet, but that's a lot, bro. God damn. Don't give it though, man. King Sam ITM says, hey FNF, I'm 20 years old. I have an apartment. Jobless on my since been since December. Got court on the 31st regarding my lease. I'm stuck and don't know what to do. Got hella interviews lined up. Advice. 20 apartment, jobless. I guess you means you have a puppy.
Go to each interview with a suit on. Be well spoken. Be confident. Sit up straight. Make sure you know about every company that you go on the interview for. Know what their mission is. Know what their statements are. Show that you have experience, that you're experienced and qualified for the job with other potential experiences that you had in other jobs or life experiences, and just, kill it. Also, obviously bring a copy of your resume with you. Even though they probably have one, still bring a physical copy with you. And just wear a suit. That's big. I can't tell y'all how many times people don't show up well dressed for interviews. You have to show up in a suit. Business, tie, and everything, guys. It's better to overdress for the position than to underdress.
I need to do a show on interviews, man. Every job I applied for, I went in person, I got. Every single job.
Except for the Grant Cardone.
I was about to say, except for Grant Cardone. However, all the rest I got approved for. Now, it's the mindset as well of you not needing the job, but you want the job.
Yeah.
And showing that you're capable of handling that position no matter what.
Yeah.
So
yeah, man. We should probably do that for y'all.
Yeah, we should, man. How do a job interview?
How to do proper job interviews. Yeah. Did y'all know that SmackDown was the biggest assembly of people after 9/11 in Houston? They were supposed to record that 9/11 Tuesday, but didn't, and then had the event on that Thursday after live.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't know that.
All right, a couple more here, and then we're up.
Jakes P. People hate on Fresh, but they're watching a show with his name on it. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you, bro. Jakes. We
funny.
got Juice goes 26, graduated in December, now make 96K but 21K student loans, have the capital saved up. Should I pay it back with a credit card for better credit? I have Chase a 676 credit with no lines. Student loans. I don't know if you could pay back your student loans
With a credit card?
with a credit card, but if you can, do it. Hell yeah.
That's hella points.
Yeah, and yeah, do it. But I don't know if they'll let you, bro. A lot of times when you pay back student loans, they want a debit card or a bank account.
There's a service, a website you can use to proxy your credit card with a debit card. I forgot what it's called, but that would be dope if you could do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else? Anything else? Okay. Guile goes, I'm talking to a medical assistant chick that don't mind quitting her job to take care of the family while work to provide, but eventually wants to go back to work when they go into school. Should I? Bro, you're putting the cart before the horse. You're talking to her. My friend, you need to vet that girl for 6 months to 1 year, number one. Number two, don't think that that's special because most women would quit their job to raise the kids full time because most women typically don't want to be in the workforce. So that's nothing special.
Bro.
And then number three, make sure that you vet the hell out of her for at least 6 months to a year, bro. Like,
bro, you said you're what? Talking to her.
Yeah, nigga.
She
What?
could be capping all the way to the bank and saying, haha, got this nigga, because that's what he wants to hear. Versus, like Myron said, vet with the process. Obviously, read her mindset, of course, and her actions, but ultimately, you're just talking, bro.
Yeah, and bro, that's not a flex on her and saying that she would be willing to quit her job to take care of the family. Most women want to do that. You know, like newsflash, in case you guys were wondering, even professional women that have higher level degrees or higher end careers will absolutely quit their job and stay home with the children if their husband could provide for both of them.
Heck, even on the after hours, bro.
Yeah.
These independent boss babes.
They be capped.
Well, if my man took care of me, you know what? Maybe I might do that.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah, bro. Most women will absolutely leave the workforce if their man can take care of them.
An independent woman as a boss babe is stressful, bro. I don't care who says, oh yeah, I like this. No, it's stressful because that's not your main role as a woman.
And it's cope 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
They say that like, you know what it's an external shell. When women say they're independent, ask yourself, independent of who? Of men. But what men are they talking about? The non-attractive men.
Yes.
Women say they're independent when it's with men that they don't find as attractive to them.
Yeah.
But when it's a top tier guy or a guy that they're attracted to that can actually provide for them, man, those chicks put that apron on and be in the kitchen immediately, bro.
Have different rules for different guys.
Absolutely.
And they cope with TikTok, social media, eating ice cream, watching TV shows. So listen, man, they be capping.
Yeah, they be capping, bro. No chick wants a career like that.
They want love, bro.
Yeah, because just common sense. Like, think about it. Would you work if you didn't have to, nigga?
No.
Like, let's just use common sense here. Would you actually work if you didn't have to? Let's say some bad chick said, oh, you know what? I'll support you. You can stay home. You can chase your dreams. No problem. Just be home with the kids. A lot of y'all would take that if you could.
I know. I would, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of y'all would take that if you could. So please explain to me how women sit there and try to lie and say, no, I'd rather work. Fuck no. No, they'd rather work than be with a loser.
Yeah.
But if they could be with a winner and he takes care of all the bills, they'd absolutely prefer to be at home, bro. Most women work because they have to. Well, that's the reality that they don't want to admit.
I'm just kidding because I'd actually get bored, but I'll take it for a little bit.
But you guys get the idea.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, don't fall for the tricks.
The finesse, man.
Thanks for all the value you guys bring. Just started reading Rich Dad, Poor Dad and taking notes and still learning. Any work or book or links you guys recommend to add value, W Fresh Fit, and that's from Myron Haynes.
I will say this again, bro. For real estate, as a working individual that wants to become better and invest, the book Set for Life is amazing. It's changed my life completely. I recommend it to everybody.
I like Unscripted from MJ DeMarco. That helps you deprogram or unplug. I wonder if Leslie is going to concede with the new info that the Tates are innocent. I don't know.
Hopefully he does.
Hopefully. Sonny Takat goes, guys, I'm 19, almost 20, just got into my community college. I'm studying accounting, but fuck this is really gay. We'll take 5 years to get a stupid piece of paper. Is it worth it? Yes, just make sure you get your CPA after the fact, my friend.
Yeah.
So you can make the big bucks.
I think college is worth it if you want to go down a career path of like being a doctor, a lawyer. But, you know, other than that, just winging it with hoping for a career is kind of pointless.
DG Build, Mexican made in America. Tate, Tristan, Myron, and Fresh always keep bringing value to the people. Thank you so much, guys. I know we're a little bit behind, guys, starting the show. But hey, you guys asked some really good questions, and I think it's, you know, a lot of the questions you guys asked someone else in the chat might have. So I think, you know, that's why we take the questions seriously and we answer them, especially on Money Monday.
A priority as well.
So today's topic, guys, is how to make money. Don't worry, timestamps will be in later, by the way.
In your 20s.
In your 20s and or 30s.
Guys,
make money when you're young, goddammit.
Obviously, we're in our 30s now, but we remember those times sacrificing, struggling to make it and make our own way. Because ultimately, the foundation has to be set in your 20s. Problem is people spend the time partying, having fun, buying dumb stuff, getting bad credit scores, and then they wonder, God, I'm 30 years old, still struggling at the same job. What's wrong with me? And it's because either you were lazy, you didn't care, or you didn't plan for the future, and now you're struggling. So we're just saying, even if you made these mistakes in the past, start now, today, to become a better person for yourself and your family. So we made some points here for you guys that are well thought out from us.
Fight!
And number one is going to be build a good credit score. Now, as you guys know, this studio, our foundation, real estate is built on credit. And even your job today, people look at your credit scores because they want to know if you're a good individual and if you pay by people that you borrow money from. And ultimately, as an individual in this working class society, credit will determine where you live, what rates you get, what you can buy, and as well, where you end up financially. So I would just say for credit itself, that should be a concern for you at the very beginning. Now, typically, like I said earlier, as a young individual, you think credit's whatever. Your friends are just buying stuff at Macy's on their credit cards, running those tabs up, looking stylish and looking like you got drip. And it's like, damn, don't pay back, bro. Just forget about it. And then when your score's shitty, you go to buy a property. It's like, oh, wait, your score's 400. You want to buy this car? It's 500. Sorry, lowest rates possible or nothing at all. So we're just saying at the very beginning, your score should be your foundation. Now, I read a book when I first came to America called Your Credit Score by Liz Weston. That book details it from A to Z, how to get from 0 to 820, 850, anywhere in that range. And with the high credit score, guys, once again, you can have the best rates possible for cars, for property, and as well insurance. So, guys, without further ado, just keep in mind that if you want to have that lifestyle where you can have access to cars, property, get the best rates, it starts in your 20s. And let's say you're 18 years old, you have parents, right? Ask them, hey, dad, hey, mom, I want to start early, get my score on point. Do you mind putting me on your credit card? And that's a lot of trust because that right there, guys, can boost your score immensely. But it's knowing and having knowledge from the very beginning, what's the plan? And if you're in your 20s now, start early. What do you say for credit score?
Guys, you got to understand, credit is the foundation upon which you will build wealth. You cannot build wealth when you have a sucky credit score. It just ain't going to happen because anything that's worth acquiring, you're going to need credit, okay? Unless you plan to be an idiot and buy everything cash or buy all your assets cash, which is the dumbest thing you do, by the way, you need to have good credit because you need to basically use other people's money to acquire assets so that you can take that money that you have, right, your actual cash, and use it to invest in other things, right? Or have your living expenses, etc. And guys, this goes for everything. Me personally, when I was 18 years old, I got my first credit card. It was a piece of crap credit card from Capital One that had the Van Gogh background on it, right? Zero benefits, Van Gogh painting, the Starry Night painting, right? Piece of crap credit card. Doesn't give me any benefits. Matter of fact, to this day, I still have it open, and I have to pay, I think, like $75 a year. Has an annual fee. Zero benefits, but $75. Why do I keep that credit card line open?
History.
I keep it for the history,
yeah.
Right? And that was the first credit card I got, right? But it also shows how long I've come because I went from a credit card that gives you zero benefits with like maybe only a 200 limit to now that card I think is like 10K. It's still got to pay, and it has an annual fee because it sucks, but I keep it open. And which history is very important, guys. That's why you keep your oldest credit line open, even if you got to eat the bullet with paying an annual fee, right?
Yeah.
That's the cost of getting into this game. But that allowed me to create a foundation from which I would be able to build successful financial habits. To this day, guys, I'm 33 now. I don't use a debit card ever. I don't use cash ever. I use a credit card for absolutely everything. And the reason why is because you need to show, right, that you are a trustworthy person. Credit is nothing more than showing that you're a trustworthy individual with finances. That's what it does. And when you have a high credit score, aka trustworthiness score, all right, banks are more likely to give you favorable rates and give you loans to acquire real assets. Yeah. So in other words, a credit card is you kind of like practicing with training wheels of buying things. Can you pay back, these groceries that you spent on this credit card? Can you pay back this gas that you used on this credit card? Can you pay back this furniture that you got on your credit card? right? And the more you pay things back and you show that you're a trustworthy buyer, the more people trust you, and then the bigger amounts of money that you can request, and then you can go ahead and use to get yourself real assets. Guys, it starts right fucking now. If you're watching this show as we speak, open up another tab on your fucking browser and start looking at getting credit cards, guys. Because if you don't have credit, you don't have credit cards, you're a fucking idiot. I'm gonna say that one more time for y'all. Real talk, man. If you are not using a credit card day to day, you're a fucking idiot, okay? Because credit is the only way, right, that you're going to be able to build up that reputation so you can actually get real assets in the future. If you're buying things in cash, if you're buying things with a debit card, you're a fucking moron, okay? Especially when it's money that you're going to spend anyway. If you buy your groceries, if you buy your gas, you buy all these things with cash and debit, use a credit card instead, right? Pay it back at the end of the month. It's free money, by the way, and then get rewarded for it. As your credit score increases, you're going to be able to apply for credit cards that give you a benefit. We've done episodes on this for y'all. We've done cashback credit cards. We've done travel credit cards. We've done business credit cards. Guys, the benefits are endless. Guys, if you do this right, and you spend all your money using credit cards, maybe on a cashback card, you get thousands of dollars for free a year on money that you were going to spend. Now, let's compound that. Let's say you got a business, and that business has expenses. Use a business credit card. You're going to get points for all that on expenses you would have used, and you can write it off. Like, it's a no-brainer. Anytime I see someone use a debit card or cash, I'm like, you're an idiot. Low IQ. What are you doing?
Stupid.
Okay? Idiots use cash and debit cards. You need to use credit, guys, but the only way you're going to be able to do that is when you build that foundation early. Get a credit card when you're young. We've done episodes on how to get credit when you have no to low credit.
Yep.
2 options that you could do right here, right now. Get a secured credit card. We covered this extensively. Discover it. We did a whole episode, actually this year updated, on how to get started with credit. Get a secured credit card. Discover It has a fantastic beginner credit card, and we had a couple ones in that episode. Go watch that, right? Save it for later. Or get on someone that you trust, credit line, or they trust you actually, and you can go ahead and be an authorized user on their card. Yeah. That's one of the other ways that you can also, shortcut it and go ahead and get your credit score up and jumping by being an authorized user on someone's line. Of course, someone that's got to trust you, but bro, it's a great way to get your foot in the door. And you need credit, guys. I don't want to sound like a broken record and be yelling at y'all about this shit, but it's that goddamn important. Anytime I see someone pay with cash or debit, I'm just like, a part of me is like, oh, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah. Guys, to add to Myron's point, recently, I've experienced to get first class on a flight to Jamaica. And back then, I thought to myself, pay for first class is dumb. Why would I ever do that? But I bought this watch with my credit card, got the points, and I added to my points overall for American Express. And that led to me getting first class for nothing. So first class to Jamaica and back using credit. Now, I don't know about you, but travel for free? That's on my list of things to do. So ultimately, guys, credit will help you no matter what you do. And overall, lifestyle-wise, it helps immensely. So get credit on point, man. But I would say that this is well for credit. If you're not sure where your score is, that's fine. There's a free service called creditkarma.com. They're not paying us to talk about it, but ultimately, guys, you want to know what your score is, so you could either upgrade it or change it. But knowing your score will help you immensely as well. So you should know your score always.
Yeah, man. Guys, this is like, it's one of the foundations, man, to building wealth, guys, is having credit. Like, you just have to. You know, anything that's worth buying, a car, a home, a big purchase, maybe even furniture, right? If you don't got the cash, you can go ahead and leverage credit. Like, guys, it's just a no-brainer. Like, anyone that is financially aware and has their money together pays with credit cards.
Yeah.
Right? And then if you're
even
smart,
business.
Yeah. And if you're smart, guys, you have that credit card, you spend money on it, and then just pay it off at the end of the month. Free money. And you get an extra 30 days to pay it off.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, it's like the best thing ever.
That's important. You got to pay it off.
And you get rewarded. Yeah. And you get rewarded for it.
You should pay it off.
Yeah. Don't be an idiot and buy a bunch of, this is not an authorization for you guys to be morons and spend money like a retard and go buy a bunch of stupid things, which we're going to cover here in a second. But I'm talking about everyday items that you were going to buy anyway. Use a credit card, man. Get the free points. Use a cashback card. If you don't travel and you don't have a business or whatever, at least at bare minimum, guys, get a cashback credit card that gives you 1% cashback.
And someone asks, I'm 31 years old. Is this going to help me? Yes. Start now. Don't wait, because again, the more time you waste doing bad habits will lead to bad results. So I'm just saying right now, start now while you still can for your credit score. And if you're not sure what it is, creditkarma.com, look it up. see your score. It's going to hurt a little bit seeing the bad score at the very beginning, but if you know what it is, you can work on it. So, all right.
Yeah, guys. All right. Next one. Go ahead.
So number 2 is, guys,
Round 2.
Avoid dumb financial mistakes. So all of us here have made mistakes. I know I've made sure mistakes myself. And in this respect, I can say wholeheartedly that, like, if I avoided certain things, I'd been way further ahead. Now, mistakes could be dating somebody, spending money on a vacation that you shouldn't be, you can't afford, buying a car you can't afford as well, buying a house you can't afford. I would say these mistakes can happen to anybody. Now, how you react to it will determine your results. So if you can avoid these major mistakes from the very beginning, you have money saved up over a period of time, a good credit score, you can invest earlier on into things that make sense for your family and yourself. So guys, this is a little personal here. This is when I was working at AT&T and Chick-fil-A. I made some dumb mistakes, man. Luckily, I had a credit card from Chase that I got when I first got here as well. And I realized, okay, I'm just going to pay this off so it doesn't mess up my score. But I made mistakes buying other stuff. So you know me, guys. I love speed, man. I'm a racer through and through. I was like, yeah, bro. I'm in Miami, man, working my ass off nonstop. I got a car, but bro, on weekends I want to ride a little bit, you know? Get out the streets, be on the road. So I bought a Yamaha R6 on personal credit. Give me the bell, bro.
I got one for you.
Listen,
on that
man. If you guys don't know, personal loans are the worst loans because they have the highest interest rates you could think of, and as well, without the right,
you want to
strategy.
tell them what I told you when you got that hard money loan?
Tell them.
I yelled at Fresh for like 20 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
I literally yelled at him and I said, "What the fuck?" And I gave him the money and I said, "Go pay that shit off right now."
Yeah.
Because I was like, this fucking guy,
yeah,
okay, aka, we're on YouTube. He ain't gonna destroy you on interest.
Yeah.
Just here's the money. Go fucking pay that shit off right now, bro.
Mm-hmm. So guys, I made the harsh mistake of getting a personal loan, a hard money loan to buy.
What was the interest rate on that shit?
You want to know?
What was it again? I'm trying to. I remember you told me the number and I flipped out. I don't remember.
22%.
There you go.
And I was like, bruh,
that's damn near credit card numbers on a interest on a loan.
And that's just standard. If I hit late fees, bro, even worse. Late payments, even worse. It's almost like 32%.
Guys, don't take a hard money loan ever, bro.
So I was doing the right things with my credit card, but with my personal finances of using my credit wisely, I made a major mistake there. But I said that to say, yes, it was an L, but for you guys watching, if you can avoid things like that, again, personal loans for dumb stuff like motorcycles or, you know, cars, maybe like, you know, maybe for remodeling your house when you don't have to, just think about the money you would have saved and your credit score. If it was higher, we can invest in it earlier on. And I made that mistake, but later on, I realized, you know what? It's not a good choice to make. And I saved up money for a house. So I would just say, as an example, keep in mind, whatever you buy early in your 20s will affect you in your future. And when it comes to investing for yourself and your family, the things you decide to buy in your 20s can affect you in the future. So keep that in mind.
Guys, making dumb financial mistakes it could be as simple as going to the bar every week and spending a lot of money on alcohol, getting table service. It could be something where, like Fresh described, getting a hard money loan to get a motorcycle, which is ridiculous. But, right, I don't want to write off hard money loans on everything. There are instances where hard money loans can actually help, guys. Let's say you're a fix and flipper. Well, it's very difficult to get a loan on a bank on a piece of crap house that needs to be rehabbed. But with a hard money loan, someone basically gives you the money, has a high interest rate, but if you can fix it and flip it quickly enough, you won't have to deal with issues that arise from from that high interest loan. But it's all about context and how you use it. But the reality is this, guys. If you're spending money and that money isn't going to pay you back some kind of dividend in the future, more than likely it's a shitty investment. I want to repeat that one more time. You guys really understand this, because anytime you're thinking about buying something, I want y'all to have this go through your mind. Is this purchase going to make me back money in some way? If the answer is no, more than likely you can live without it and you don't need it.
Yep.
Okay? If it's outside of food or like necessities, right, for you to live or to survive, if it doesn't make you back money, it doesn't make sense. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. Repeat that after me. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. I need you guys to go in with that mindset with everything that you purchase, okay? It's taking out this, rude, annoying bimbo that you think is hot, that you met on Tinder. Is she going to make you money back, right? And you know that you got bills to pay and you're financially tight. The answer's probably no. So you probably shouldn't spend money on this dumbass whore. That's why I tell y'all, don't even bother dating and getting out there and dealing with women until you're financially stable to some degree. Because they're not going to want to pay the bill. And then you're going to be over here pitching pennies, checking your statement after every time you swipe, taking a check out. Like, no, get your money on point so that you feel more confident, you feel more relaxed during the date instead of saying, let's go ahead and split this up. A lot of you guys are trying to put a cart before the horse. A lot of you guys haven't even earned the privilege of going out with women and, chasing after some ass because y'all are losers. The reality, that's what it is. A lot of y'all are fucking losers. These women come on this panel, guys are broke. Blah, blah, blah. A lot of the time it's because a lot of y'all are losers. We got to call a spade a fucking spade. Okay? A lot of y'all haven't earned the privilege of going out with chicks.
Because it is a privilege.
Because it is a privilege.
It is.
It's not a right. Okay? And these are the tough conversations that we're having here without bitches around, but a lot of y'all are fucking bums.
Yep.
And don't even deserve to be dealing with these hoes. I mean, they're losers too. But two losers going out for a drink, what does that fucking lead to? Nothing. Fucking nothing. And one of the losers expecting your loser ass to pay, nigga. So what are you talking about? All right? So, Bill's in the back line. But it's true. It's really true, man. So guys, ask yourself, especially in your 20s and your early 30s, when you're building up and trying to make money, is this gonna make you money back? If the answer is no, don't buy it, guys.
And I want to add one more thing as well to this point. I know people are laughing at my bad choice, but in your 20s, you should make mistakes because making them in your 30s will mess you up even further. So it's okay to make mistakes, but just avoid major mistakes. And I'll never forget, we had a coworker, he used to work with us, and he was so big on like vacations and having fun and let's go to DR, let's go to Dubai. I'm like, bro, we get $15 an hour. Like $15 an hour, bro. Think about it. That's not a lot of money. Anyhow, he saved up his money, go on vacation. YOLO. I live one life, bro. I'm gonna travel. But I'll never forget.
Female behavior.
Yes. I'll never forget, right?
Yeah.
He was talking to this chick on Instagram, a baddie, right? He showed us this girl. She's beautiful. And he's like, bro, I'm taking her on a trip. So we're going on a cruise ship, bro. I'm gonna go take her out. I'm gonna pay for everything. And I got this chick, right? I'm like, bro, why? Anyhow, long story short, it's a 3-day cruise from from Miami to Bahamas. He took her on the trip. He didn't even smash. Oh. And then we asked him, bro, what is the total you spent? He said, man, it's like $6K. I'm like, bro, see, mind you, back then, I was so focused on buying a property. I was like, nigga, we just say $6K? That's a down payment, bro. Towards down payment. So I'm like, bro, you're dumb. The point is that, like, that mistake he made, guess where he's working now?
Where?
Publix.
Damn.
Making $12 an hour, something like that. So it's crazy because it was fun in the moment, and he'd even smashed, to be honest with you, from what he said. But that mistake he made at the job cost him. Because I guarantee you, he saved that money, put it in a property or something else. He'd made more money.
Guys, delayed gratification, bro, is so important as a man.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, I was on Instagram, right? And I saw this girl put up this stupid ass painting that says, travel because money doesn't last you can always make money back, but time doesn't go. Some bullshit like that. Bro, look, man. Gentlemen that are watching this podcast, you are not women, okay? You're not on a biological time clock, okay? Number one. You don't have to go ahead and get the most out of your 20s. You use your 20s to build a foundation so that your 30s and 40s and 50s doesn't suck.
Yes.
Luckily for you as a man, right? Your value increases if you do the work over time versus a female. Do not be on a female clock of, I gotta live now, YOLO, blah, blah, blah. That's feminine thinking. And here's the other thing too that you guys don't understand that girls do, okay? Women have a safety net that you don't enjoy. Mm-hmm. They can always get rescued by a man at some point in their life. To some degree, no matter how ugly she is, there's a simp out there that's want to save her, okay? Ain't nobody coming to save you, motherfucker.
Nope.
So you guys need to operate with no safety net. Okay, women have a natural safety net, which is their vagina. They have three forms of payment: cash, credit, vagina. You ain't got that vagina one. All right. We're gonna get canceled for that. Whatever.
But
it's the truth.
Yeah.
It's literally the truth, bro. Think about it. There's a sugar baby economy here. How are women able to do that? Because women are able to monetize their beauty. Right? There are simps out there that will pay for their lifestyle, sometimes even if the girl don't smash, like you just saw just now. They're taking on cruises and shit.
I guarantee you, bro, that same dude that took her on the boat, someone smashed for free. And he bought her jewelry off the island. I'm like, bro, are you dumb? But again, spending money on a girl that's not worth it or even going to be with you, you're wasting time and money.
Yeah,
for
bro.
what?
So guys, you don't have pretty privilege. You don't have a vagina. You don't have the ability to get a guy to come in and save you. You don't have a Prince Charming coming for y'all. There ain't no, Princess Charming. There's none. I'll tell you that right now. All right? So you literally have to operate like do or die. So spending your money on stupid stuff that isn't going to make you money in the future is an L every single time. Delayed gratification, guys. When I was 18, I busted my ass. I was working. I spent my money on some stuff like an idiot. But once I figured out, you need to save money and not be a moron, I started saving my money, focusing on making more money, getting my credit up because I had a credit card since I was 18. I always took that very seriously with paying my bills back. Paying my credit card off. And you build that foundation, man. But you can't do that spending money like a moron, bottle service, going out with girls, doing all this other stuff. Like, bro, that's something that you have to earn down the road. And trust me, guys, it's way more fun when you're financially stable to deal with females.
Dude, even traveling is way more fun because money's not even a problem. I want to go to a nice dinner, sit in a nice hotel. Doesn't matter. But Myron, tell them what you spent money on that was bad. Because I know what you did.
Which one?
Shoes?
Oh, Jordans.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's go back in time.
And again, just so you know, guys, no one's perfect.
Yeah.
We all make mistakes.
So when I was 18, guys, right around the same time I got my credit card, actually, I had an obsession with Jordan sneakers. Right. This is back like 2008 or whatever. And I had a bunch. I had obviously the 12. I collected retros. And I have them still to this day. I could probably sell them.
You should?
Yeah, I should. My brother, I don't know what he's doing with them, but I have a bunch of them still. I had Spizikes, I had the 12s, 11s, 6s, a bunch of rare Jordans, right?
Okay.
Carmines, yeah, all that. I'm a Jordan head on
Can you
low.
imagine Myron wearing Jordans, bro?
Yeah.
Yo, we need Durag Myron with some Jordans, bro.
Since, I guess...
Black youngster.
Since it's nigga time. Yeah, so I had a bunch of Jordans, right? For all the people that say I'm not black, whatever. I had a bunch of Jordans, guys, right? Oh, them ways are spinning, baby. You see that? The 360s are here, baby.
You're also speaking Bill's language right now, too.
You know?
Bruh.
So yeah, I had 8s. I had a bunch of rare J's, right? Mm-hmm. But it wasn't until I became, a young adult when I went to college, right? When I went to Boston, I had phone pause, all these sneakers. And I remember, I'll never forget this. I remembered how like all my white classmates looked at me. The guys that I rode with and shit like that. And they looked at it like, wait, how much those shoes cost? $200, dude. dude. $200 for foam posits back when foams were $200 to $250. I had the fucking Penny Hardaways, the purple joints, the eggplants. Yeah. I had 12, 6s. Did I have any 2s? I never had any 2s. I had the Graphite 15s, all these rare ass Jordans, right?
Oh, those are
how much do those cost? Oh my dude, those are expensive. Then I thought to myself, hold on 1 second. This dude's family is rich as hell. They got a mansion in Connecticut. This dude's family is rich as hell. They got a mansion in California, right? Because I went to school with some very privileged rich kids, right? I was the poor one in my group, but I had the most expensive sneakers. And then I looked at it and I saw, wait, these dudes are wearing dirty ass boat shoes, Sperry's, and some Nantucket shorts, right? And then I saw, I went to their houses, and I saw that their families also, right? One's a doctor, another one's a lawyer, big, but high-earning people, right? 300, 500K, maybe millionaires, whatever it may be. They didn't wear none of this crap. They didn't wear none of the designer. They didn't wear anything. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing? The rich people don't wear this shit.
Yeah.
Why am I wearing it? If I want to be wealthy, I got to act like wealthy people. They save their money. They buy things that aren't that expensive. They don't have to look rich because they really are. And that's when I literally had that epiphany. I was about 21 years old. I was like, yo, I'm stopping this shit. And I stopped buying J's, stopped buying True Religions, stopped buying designer. I said, fuck that shit. And then I realized, like, the really wealthy don't dress like this. And that was when I had my wake up, and I just stopped buying all that shit, man. So, guys, you need to have that, like, I don't know what it is for you. Maybe you might need to have that epiphany moment. Maybe you need to be around some rich people and see how they really dress and how they really behave. But I'll tell y'all this, man. The high class aren't sitting here fucking wearing a mirror. Tell y'all that right fucking now.
They're not.
They ain't. You know, they don't say terms like, I'm dripped out. The fuck? You know? The only drip that they're talking about, they look at you like you're a retard because saliva's dripping from your mouth. That's the only way they look at it when you wear this fucking designer shit. You spending hundreds of dollars on Dunks or Jordans or whatever. We're the only class of people that do this stupid shit, bro. Nobody else does it. Yeah. Really rich people aren't here wearing fucking J's and $1,000 Dunks and all this other shit, man. Like, if you're going to buy them and resell them, I guess that's a thing. I know people that have successful sneaker reselling businesses.
But that's a business, though.
But that's a business. But as far as, like, buying them, collecting them, wearing them, bro, it's a waste of fucking money, bro. You better be rich if you're going to do that shit. Not broke, you know, spending your last paycheck waiting in line to buy some, you know, some 8s. I've been there. You know, I've been in the line waiting to buy some fucking, you know, Aqua 8s, you know, or buying some Carmine 6s. I've been there waiting in line or sitting there at the checkout line at fucking, you know, footlocker.com or something when the thing drops on a Saturday morning, back when they used to drop Jordans. Bro, it ain't worth it, man. It really isn't worth it. All right? So.
Hey, man. Just saying, bro.
Bills was exactly like that.
Bills was like that, too? Yeah, man. Hey, bro, I mean, you agree, Bills? What do you think?
Hell yeah, I agree, bro, for sure. Absolutely. You know, man. I love sneakers, but I had to stop, like, collecting all the rare ones myself. I really just buy, like, all black shoes now. Yeah. I, like, kind of, like, force myself to stop buying just Jordans every week or every release, but... You know, shout out to the old days when I was rocking all the heat on the shoes. That was good.
Yeah, man. It was a fun time, but like looking back, I'm like, damn, I'm an idiot. I spent thousands upon thousands of dollars on these shoes,
but
bro.
It goes to show, in our 20s, we all make mistakes.
Yeah.
However, how you react to those mistakes will determine your future.
I thank God, bro, that I went to Northeastern University, right? And I've started rubbing elbows with like actually rich kids from affluent homes, because then I realized like, oh, this is how they move.
Yeah.
You know, they're not out here buying a bunch of stupid shit. Because as y'all know, I grew up in New Britain, Connecticut. It was all about, it was like the hood, man. Like, nigga mentality. Oh, yeah, bro, we got Jordans. Yo, we dripped out. We lit, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, look at this shit. I'm fresh. This is back when Ed Hardy and True Religions were the shit. Mm-hmm. $100 T-shirts. I remember Ed Hardy shirts. If it didn't have the sparkles, if it didn't have the fucking dumbass rhinestones on it, it was like an $80 shirt.
Yeah.
Right? And then the T-shirts, if they had the rhinestones, it was like $100 to $200. And then the True Religion G's, those were at least $200 to $300. Then I had some J's, that would be $200 to $300. Like $1,000 outfit, but I don't even got $1,000 in the bank. Like, what am I doing? I'm showing my age here, but guys, like, it's really stupid.
Yeah, if you look at people that are successful, really successful, billionaires, millionaires that are really living life, that Walmart drip,
facts,
Target drip, it's like they don't go to America. However, I will say this though, as a youngin',
get out of the nigga mindset.
You should experience it at least a one time. Experience it, see what it's like. All right, nice clothes, cool.
If you didn't go without experience it, guys, I always say this. Smart people learn from their mistakes. Wise people learn from other mistakes.
Yes.
Learn from me and Fresh's nigginess.
Yes.
Don't do it, bro.
Is that a word?
Is that a word? Nigginess. Like, bro, it's not worth it, bro. It really isn't worth it. You don't need to do it. Y'all don't need to go ahead and buy a bunch of Jordans and Dunks and foam posits to realize, like, damn, I'm fucking dumb. You know what I mean?
Stupid.
I'm telling y'all it's dumb. It's not worth it.
Like, I did the experience, bro. I went by a designer. I bought the big chain, all that stuff. I did the marketing. I had the experience. It was great. But it was like, bro, why am I really doing this? And I sold all of it, and now I'm just like chilling.
Yeah,
but
man.
Again, people that you're around that have a certain lifestyle, a certain level of like wealth, they're like, bro, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, man.
Like, nigga, what's
the only exception I can even think is if you're gonna buy like nice watches.
Yeah,
those hold value.
Yeah,
you want to go ahead and get yourself a timeless piece like a Rolex Date Just,
something like that.
You want to get a Pepsi, Batman, one of these pieces that holds value very well.
You should wear yours more often, man.
I'll wear it tonight or whatever. But like, that's the only thing I would say like that is like luxury that's worth purchasing. But to be honest with y'all, bro, don't even bother buying these watches until you're a million net worth.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, bro, you're spending $30,000 on a fucking Rolex or some shit like that.
It's a money hold.
Don't do that until you are at least 1M net worth, bro.
Because it holds money for you. It's not, like, for example, you buy it now, you can sell it for maybe the same price, but you want to hold on to it so it holds some value and then sell it for a higher price later on if you're going to do that.
Yeah, bro. So, like, it's a way for you to enjoy money and that it doesn't lose value. It holds that value. Actually, it'll probably do a better job than putting it in the bank, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But regardless, you could get robbed, you could lose it, etc. So, You want to go ahead and buy a Rolex? Do it. Celebrate and buy yourself a Rolex after you hit 1M net worth. I want y'all taking all that money and putting it into goddamn real estate.
And buy it with a credit card.
Yes, do that too.
You did it too.
I did it too. I bought it with credit, and then also, I want y'all to, even though it could be considered an investment. I bought my Rolexes off real estate money, like off the money I made passively. I didn't spend my buy a Rolex off of like earned income from like doing the pod or sponsorship. None of that. It came off of passive income. Y'all want to go ahead and buy nigga shit? Here's the only time you can buy nigga shit. You buy nigga shit when you're making passive income. You want to go buy some Jordans? Cool. Go get a real estate property that will pay you the money so you could go ahead and get those Jordans. You get 100%, you get like $200 cash flow from one of your properties? Cool. You want to go buy some J's? All right, go do it. But you ain't going to take $200 for money that you actually spent time to earn to go get those Jordans.
And that is how NBA players, football players go broke.
Yes.
They spend their earned income on liabilities, and then...
If you're going to take one thing from this podcast besides me yelling at y'all about buying fucking Jordans or phone posits, it's this. Earned income, money that you make spending time or skill set, whatever, that earned income goes into an asset. I don't care if it's real estate, an ATM, something that makes you passive income. That passive income you get, all right, that's coming in every month, by the way, consistently, that's what you can use to go ahead and buy the liabilities like Jordans, phone posits, drip, Amiri, whatever you guys want to buy.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to take it back to 2009 and buy some goddamn True Religions? Go ahead. I don't care. But you're using passive income to buy the stupid stuff. You're not using earned income. That's where I make a mistake, and that's where many poor people make the mistake. They take their earned income to buy liabilities to make it look like they're wealthy. That's not what you want to do. They want to go buy the Mercedes. They want to go buy the nice clothes, etc. And for you guys that make $100K per year, y'all are some of the worst offenders of this because y'all are just starting to get money, right? Where you feel you could get like a taste of the high class when you make $100,000 plus a year, but you're not really there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And then you're in this weird in-between area.
You're trapped.
Where you think you make enough, but you really don't.
Yeah.
You're still living paycheck to paycheck.
Middle class for a reason.
Yeah. You know? So I'm telling y'all, you need to be, you want to buy a Rolex? You want to have a nice Mercedes, etc.? Be a goddamn millionaire. Yep, I said it. Guys, I still drive my 2002 Honda around.
You a better man than me, nigga.
Yeah, I know. but I know that might be overkill a bit. But I still got my 2002 Honda.
You love that car, though.
Yeah. So if I'm still driving that piece of crap around, y'all can too. All right? Anyway.
There you go.
Yeah.
That was a well laid out reason why you should.
Now we're on number 3?
Yes.
Round 3.
So number 3, guys, this is pretty simple. We covered it earlier as well. It's going to be only go to school if you're career focused or have a plan of action with your degree. Now, you mentioned this earlier in some of the super chats, but if you look at it from a logical standpoint, you're going to school, spending money or getting a loan if you don't have like a grant or like a someone paying for your schooling, and what's happening is you're investing time and money into a future based off of your degree, which should give you a job, hopefully. Now, most people, they go to school because their parents say, you should go to school, son, your daughter, keep the family name going, go to school, get your degree. But then they don't really think, okay, once I get my degree, what's the next goal? Because I have friends that went to school in Barbados and here of course, and they got masters, they got their PhDs, their degrees, and some of them are working at pet shops. And I'm like, wait, what? You spent 4 or 5 years in school, 6 years to work at a pet shop? Please, somebody tell me you're kidding. So I'll just say, unless you want to be a lawyer, doctor, again, the computer space, be mindful of what you're going to school for, because just going just to go makes no sense. Because I'm telling you right now, you can spend that time working a job or getting a job in a career you want to follow or skill, or even learn a trade. I can get you way more money in the long run and as well in the short term. So before you get it or go for a degree, like someone said, hey, get a psych degree, get a degree in arts. For what? Is it going to give you a job that you actually want? Probably not. And look to the future and say, okay, if I work now for 4 years, how far the hell would I be from my competition? Or learn a skill or trade you can apply right now and then get the certificates to get a better job or better promotion in the long term and short term. So go to school for a focused career, but ultimately, if that's not your goal, then why even go to school? So I would just leave it there and say, guys, think about your future in your 20s, because that will determine your future in your 30s and 40s.
Yeah, guys, when you go to school, and And remember, this doesn't mean that it has to amount to a college degree. It can literally be learning a trade. This is something that is kind of like a lost art form in the United States. Guys, there's nothing wrong with being a plumber. There's nothing wrong with being an electrician. There's nothing wrong with being a power lineman or doing anything that is involved in infrastructure. Guys, these are all high-paying six-figure jobs, mechanics, etc. This is stuff that society needs, and it's never going to go out of business. And then on top of that, a lot of times they pay well because people don't want to do them.
Yep.
You know, working in the oil fields. All these jobs do very well, man, and there's nothing wrong with being a blue-collar worker working with your hands. Y'all literally keep the country going, okay? Yeah, do women, have the same level of respect for it? Probably not, because a lot of them are idiots. But who cares what the fuck they think, you know? Your job isn't to sit here and impress women. Your job is to earn an income, earn a living, and then when you go ahead and you date, you can deal with it however you want. But regardless, you need to make the money first. And there's nothing wrong, guys, with getting into a trade that makes you money, because these trades can absolutely generate six figures, which will allow you, right, to go ahead and start a side business. Maybe you could do consulting. Maybe you could start up your own electrician business on the side because you know how to do it yourself. So now you can move from an entrepreneur standpoint and get some electricians underneath you and start a business. So, but one of the things though, guys, about being an entrepreneur starting a business is you got to know how to do all the jobs, right? And then hire people to do those jobs for you. And then you could go ahead and move up into more a management role. But you're not going to learn unless you go ahead and do these jobs yourself. So these jobs, guys, are fantastic. And here's the other thing too. You don't necessarily have to incur a lot of debt to get them.
Yes.
Right? You can go to a trade school that's going to cost you a fraction of what a university is going to cost you. Get the trade. Graduate with little to no debt. Maybe even you could get some type of scholarship that pays for it. And then bam, you're on your way to making 50, 60, 70, 80, $100,000 within a few years. And then that money that you make, you can invest into other asset classes that's going to make you money.
Guys, this is Money Monday. So we made a list of things you can do as trades to make the most money for yourself and your family. Number 1, plumber, electrician, real estate agent, dental hygienist, technician, boilermaker, carpenter, welder, aircraft mechanic, millwright, radiation therapist, elevator mechanic, iron worker, air traffic controller, mechanic. Guys, there's so many things you can do and so many paths you can follow that if you don't want to go to school, you don't have to. So
yeah. And also, I want to say this. I've said this before, but I want to really hammer this home on the Money Monday. Guys, don't fall victim to the entrepreneur porn that y'all see on the internet.
Yeah.
Right? These guys are over here, laptop lifestyle. I'm in Tulum on my laptop working from here. Ooh. It's a bunch of fucking cap most of the time, guys. Mm-hmm. What they don't show you is that to get to that point, you're up all night. You're building stuff. You're making phone calls. You're trying to get your business off the ground. You're literally grinding. Like, I know y'all see the great podcast studio setup that we have right now. Can we go through the cameras a bit?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, if I could take you guys with me, I wish I could take y'all with me to when we first started this podcast, how I would be up all fucking night setting up cameras, doing wiring. I didn't know any of this stuff. It was all self-taught. Figuring out what cameras to use, what ISOs to use, what lights to get, how to set up the video independently, then set up the audio independently so that it makes sense. If you guys watch our older shows before we had an audio engineer, sound would always be messing up, right? Videos turning off, cameras turning off, the lighting being all messed up and stuff like that. This all took a lot of time, trials and tribulations to figure out.
Yeah.
And I getting like literally like flashbacks of like trauma of like all the nights that I spent not sleeping to go ahead and like make sure the studio was aesthetically pleasing while simultaneously being able to give y'all high quality content.
Even now.
Right? And that's just my perspective from doing the podcast. If you're an entrepreneur in another endeavor, you're going to be grinding. You're going to be working all the time. You work way more hours as an entrepreneur than you do as an employee. And here's the other thing too. A lot of these entrepreneurship porn type guys on the internet, they try to demonize and make fun of guys that are employees. There's nothing wrong with being an employee. Okay? Because here's the thing. At least with an employee, you're getting a stable check. You know how much you're getting, and you can go ahead and take that money and save it. And then use it to invest, and then you could become an entrepreneur in your own right? Yep. Because once y'all start investing in real estate, that's a business, guys. You've effectively become an entrepreneur, and you're doing it on your terms. You're taking that earned income from that job, right, that stable job, and you're investing it appropriately. The problem is this. This is where the problem arises. Most people that have a stable job, whether it's government or a good trade job, whatever, y'all spend money like fucking morons so that you end up being addicted to that paycheck. Instead of thinking, okay, let me get this money from this stable job, save it so that I can go ahead and create something else and segue if I choose to do so. Y'all don't do that. You take the money and you live as if you're a millionaire. right? You start buying that new Mercedes. You start going ahead and buying some new clothing. You start taking vacations. You start taking trips. No, don't do that. You have a high-paying job, right? You're making $100,000, $200,000 per year. Stop living as if you're a millionaire. You need to live like you're making $20K per year. Save that money, invest it into real estate, invest it into assets that pay you back. Then once you start getting that money, then you could go ahead and go on the vacation and do all this other shit. But it's gonna do something very powerful for y'all. It's gonna give you choice, okay? It's gonna give you the option of, okay, I've worked this job for 10, 15 years. I've saved a lot of money. I've bought some real estate with it. I got a good amount of passive income. I got the side hustle. It makes just as much as my real job. Now you're at the crossroads. Do I want to continue to work this job or do I want to retire? That's powerful, guys. That's so fucking powerful because then you decide, do I want to continue to work this job or do I want to just go full all in with my business or do I just want to walk away? I bought my time back. That 15 years that you spent, you're effectively buying your free time back. But when you do that dumb shit and buy a Mercedes, nice sneakers, trip, blah, 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 you're taking time away from yourself and you're basically keeping yourself on that fucking hamster wheel, continuing to work so you can continue to fund a lifestyle that, quite honestly, no one gives a fuck. You're spending all this money, right, to impress people you don't care about. For what? Keeping up with the Joneses? It ain't worth it.
It's not.
There's nothing wrong with working a real job, saving that money, investing it into assets, become an entrepreneur because once you have a real estate business, you're basically an entrepreneur. And then you decide what the fuck you want to do, right? For example, I'll give y'all how I did it. When I was working for the government, right? And we had this podcast going at the same time and I had my fitness business. I made a little bit more, guys, doing the fitness business and the podcast and stuff than I did working for the government. But I loved my job, so I stuck with it. It wasn't until they brought me in and they said, okay, bro, like, you're a little controversial, man. You can't be saying all this shit. And then I had to make the decision to leave. But thankfully, I saved that money and I was able to walk away, right, and bet on myself. But had I not saved that money, had I not been responsible, had I not been, putting that money away to go ahead and get better equipment and scale up, I would be in a bad spot. I would have to stay there.
Yeah.
But I was able to tell them, you know what, I'm going to walk away because I knew that I had the money saved and I could bet on myself. But if you don't have the money saved, you can't bet on yourself. You need that job. And then bam, they fucking got you.
Gotcha, bitch.
Okay? And then next thing you know, you end up staying a wage slave. There's nothing wrong having the job, but I don't want y'all being wage slaves, spending money that you don't necessarily have or spending most of your money to do stupid shit that honestly you didn't even fucking earn. Save that money, invest in assets, get to a point where you're making just as much money from your assets and or your side hustle as you are your real job. Then you make the decision. Do I want to continue to work this job?
Yeah.
And if the answer is no, cool. Walk away, retire, either live off what you're making from that passive income or better yet, scale it up and make more money on your fucking terms. But I want you guys to make the decision. Do not fall victim to the entrepreneur porn bullshit that y'all see on the internet where they're working off laptops in Tulum. Trust me, it took them years to get to that point and they're not showing y'all what it took. If it's even real in the first place. We're here to tell you it's going to be a grind. You're going to have to work a real job a lot of the times. I'm not going to sit here and fucking lie to y'all and tell you, no, man, you can have the entrepreneur lifestyle right too, man. But just buy this course. Fuck that shit. You're going to have to work. You're going to have to suffer.
Everyone can't be an entrepreneur.
And it's not for everybody. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. The job isn't to be, the name of the game, guys, is not to become an entrepreneur. The name of the game is to become financially fucking free. Okay? Whether you do that through a career or you do it through entrepreneurship or you do it through a combination of the two, which I think is the best way to do it. Okay? The goal is to become financially free, not to be an entrepreneur. If you had to be an entrepreneur to do so, it'll make it faster, but it's not necessarily the only way.
Well said.
There you go, guys.
Okay. So we got some.
Like the video!
We got the last three here. What are some chats while we
Yeah, we'll hit some chats real quick.
Yeah.
Hey guys, do me a favor. We got 4.2K y'all watching on YouTube right now.
Shout out to guys in the chat.
And we got another 5.6K y'all watching. So we got pretty much like almost 10K watching right now.
W viewers.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Yep.
Like the video on YouTube, please, guys. I'd really appreciate it if you guys can do that.
And sub to Rumble and Locals.
Yeah, and yeah, guys. CastleClub.tv, man. If y'all like this sauce and you want to keep the mission going, as you guys know, it's not cheap to run the podcast. If you guys want to support the mission, CastleClub.tv, it's only $20 a month. Less than what you would spend on some bimbo. And
pretty much.
Pretty much.
And you support us.
Drinks. Yeah, and you support us and we keep the fight going. Because yeah, man, YouTube demonetized us and it sucks. Oh, also guys, if you want to support the show, there's a couple ways you could do it. CastleClub.tv, that'll be huge. Then subscribe on Rumble, only $5 a month. Okay? And then if you want to super chat to the show and be involved, cool. FNFSuperchat.com or Rumble Rant In. Those are 4 ways that you guys could support the podcast now that we've been demonetized, which kind of sucks. But hey, man, it's important that we still give y'all this content, right? If we wanted to really be money grubbers, we'd be like, you know what, fuck YouTube. We're just gonna put this shit only on Rumble to absolutely monetize on everything.
Yeah.
But we think it's that important where even splitting the audience is worth it, that you guys get all this sauce.
Well said. Okay, we got some chats here. I think on Super Chat, you want to do a Rumble first?
Whatever's easy. Bills, whatever you got.
And let's do 20 and up.
Okay. The Crib Podcast, $20 goes, what's your thoughts on XRP XLM? That is a question
for Miguel and Charlie.
Speaking of which, by the way, their crypto course, okay,
it's live.
It's live right now. We did a podcast with them where we talked about crypto. It's live right now, man. We're gonna put the link in the description for y'all. Get in there, guys. It's only $1,000. And they'll say, "Whoa, Myron, that's expensive, bro." That $1,000 that you guys spend on that course, you're gonna 10x that when you invest in the right coins with these guys.
And I think the biggest thing is knowing what to buy, because you can have an idea
and when to buy.
It could be hype around it, like, oh yeah, get this coin. You're hearing in the news, but like at that point, it may be too late. However, mentors in the space, they're mentors because they know what to buy. They say, okay, go buy Ethereum, go buy this coin, and they have data to back it up. Man, I trust them way more than all the news.
I mean, yeah, my crypto portfolio is well over 6 figures, almost into 200K, guys. Off
and
the
I
moves that I
mentioned
made.
My first watch I bought for crypto because once again, I did what they said to do, and I got the money. So it's like,
so that's where the passive income came. Okay.
So it's like, yo, ultimately, guys, you don't know what you don't know. However, people have been studying this for maybe years, months. They're ahead of you in the game. They have results. They have actually
They're
receipts.
doing 2 Zoom calls a day for like a week. And 10 a.m. and then 10 p.m. and it's intensive. Yo, this is how crypto works. These are the coins, blah, blah, blah. And they're coin agnostic. They're not going to tell you, go buy this coin. No, they're going to tell you, yo, this coin's popping right now. Might be a good time to buy. And okay, this coin's doing bad. Dump it,
they have a 24/7 Telegram chat for questions all day, all night.
Yeah, bro. So, get in there, man. It's $1,000. I know for some of y'all that might be expensive, but I'm telling y'all, if you guys make the right moves, you're going to make that money back like that. Because just like crypto is volatile from a negative perspective, it could be volatile from a good perspective as well. Because highs and lows go crazy all the time.
And some of you put that money in the bank, $1,000, leave it there, you lose the money.
Facts.
Sorry.
Inflation eating that.
That's what it is
right now. What else we got here?
Cheesemeister.
We got here Dr. B84. Shout out to you, bro. Oh. I'm glad I did the work in my 20s and now own a large house in my late 30s, make over 400K, and I'm planning a trip to Europe next year. There you go, my friend. There
Shout
you go.
Out to you, bro.
That's the doc in the house. We got here, Antho goes, hey, FNF, a lot of the side hustle y'all provide are online. I like them, but I'm more of a hard labor guy. So would y'all consider a ceramic coating business to be a good side hustle, then eventually scale and becoming my own business? Absolutely. That's what I mean. If you're good at doing that, then and you know how to do it, then you can hire people that can do it for you and then just scale up because you got a skill. Anto donated $20. Hey, FNF, a lot of the side hustle y'all provide are online, and I like oh, no, that was from before.
Cool.
Yeah. And then also the other thing you got to remember, too, is that there's nothing wrong working for somebody, guys, and then starting your own thing because you can see how their infrastructure is set up, how they do it.
I would argue
you can
learning from somebody at the very beginning is better than winging it and making mistakes yourself.
Absolutely. Probably better be employed to learn.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I can learn even better and know what not to do.
Absolutely.
Or what to do as well.
Absolutely.
Neff12 Escobar says, Mo, I need your diet plan.
This is from Locals, by the way. Shout out to you, man. Guys, Locals. All Locals chats always get read no matter the cost amount.
Guys, you're going to see us behind the scenes too. I went to a car show Saturday.
Which is CastleClub.tv.
Yeah, I went to car show Saturday, Supercar Saturdays, and it was a funny vlog because like things happen. But it's only on where? Castle Club TV. So go check it out. CastleClub.tv. Mo, I need your diet plan for my brother-in-law. I finally got him to the gym. He's 5'11", and 300 pounds. Mo, my brother, I need you. I DM'd you on Instagram, please, brother.
I can't say too much, but count your calories. What doesn't get measured doesn't get managed, and you have to stick to it when counting these calories. And it's a long process, but you have to stick to it. And just know it's not about falling off; it's about getting back on. So, that's
bro. You gotta figure out your maintenance. This is what you tell your brother. Figure out what his maintenance calories are. Go 200 to 300 underneath that every single day. Let's say it's 3,000 calories. Maintains his current weight at 300 pounds. Then he needs to eat 27 to 2,800 calories every single day. Okay, and go to the gym and train. He's gonna start losing weight. Once he stagnates and stops losing weight off of that number of 27 to 2,800, go ahead and take another 100 off and then measure it again for another week. He's probably going to lose more weight. And then you just keep repeating that cycle over and over and over again. But the key is figure out what your maintenance calories is or your total daily energy expenditure, TDEE. Okay? And you could go online and search TDEE calculator and then put in his height, weight, age, all that crap. He's going to give him a rough number, experiment with that number, eat that number for a week, see if he maintains his weight. If he does, bam, now you got your magical maintenance calories, and then go 200 to 300 after that. That's the starting point. That's the rubric for success, my friend. Summarize in 30 seconds. Zay136, I'm 22 and I work for the railroad company Norfolk Southern installing cross ties. I'm currently driving 14 hours a week. I'm also in a mentorship for real estate wholesale. Do y'all have any advice? We did an episode on real estate wholesaling with Detroit Mogul. Go back and watch that episode.
Very good podcast.
Yeah, and real estate wholesaling is a great way to get in when you don't have capital. But my advice is get the fuck out of that as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Once you have enough money to actually invest yourself, do that ASAP. But wholesaling is a fantastic way to get in if you don't have capital.
It's a hustle, but with a big reward, because once again, you learn the skills, you get into the space, and less money you got to invest yourself.
But it is time consuming because you got to go out there and find the deals, knock on doors, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
So it is labor intensive, especially if you're driving all the time. So it's cool to start when you don't have capital, but once you have capital, guys, get into the investing yourself and start owning these properties. We got Randy goes, W Fresh in your house story. Head down, focus, grind. This podcast is a must for all young guys coming from a 55-year-old. Thank you so much, Randy. I appreciate that greatly, man. Eugenia goes, I'm a hater that all your troubles are not necessarily related to your core content, but the side hustle content like 9/11, cha-ching, and fighting assholes, I wish you would protect the core content. I'm confused. Go back to that. He says he's a hater?
Yeah.
All your troubles are not necessarily related to your core content, but the side hustle content like 9/11, cha-ching, and fighting assholes? I don't get what he means by that.
He's saying that like all our content that's not geared towards like helping men or women is causing us issues. And we should protect our core content.
That's true to a degree, man. But we got to be diversified, man. Like I like us being diversified and being able to talk about other topics. So it comes at a cost sometimes.
Next one.
He goes, almost forgot. Did you see the recent report of a significant rise in sexually transmitted infections amongst young people? This is the world now. Is 50 Body still smart, especially without safety? Well, I always tell people to use condominiums.
Condominiums.
Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all should always be using protection, bro.
Safe sex, man. You know, I would say on some level, like, women are more, I want to say, prone to just have fun and let loose. And if you want to indulge in that, just know that it comes at a cost because, hey, man, if you're a player, you know what's up. That's all I'm going to say.
Cool. Okay, and then Jake Pacheco goes, shout out to FNF, you guys have changed my life. I'm 28, master plumber, making $150K in the gym 5 days a week. 8-6, about to close on my second property. Any advice on what my move should be? No, keep doing what you're doing. Guys, consistency is very boring, but consistency plus time equals results. Keep doing exactly what you're doing. You're literally executing the game plan. You're taking a high-income skill, taking that income, leveraging it to buy property, and you're slowly building up a real estate portfolio that's going to pay you back a passive income, and then you can choose if you want to continue being a plumber.
Yep.
All right? That's where I want y'all to be. I want y'all to make that decision where you're going to work because you want to, not because you have to.
That's the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
Ladies Man
goes, just in case my Apple credit card limit to $6,500, or just increase my Apple credit card limit to $6,500 and boosting my credit from $754 to $754 from $550, then you guys, for all the lesson, thank you guys. W Myron, W Fresh, and W Fresh Fit Squad. Yeah, bro, that's awesome, man.
Good job, man.
And just so you guys know, tip, if you guys want to get your utilization down, one of the easiest ways to do so, ask for credit limit increases on all your credit cards. That's going to bring it, because if you have higher limits, then you're utilizing less of your credit, bam, credit score is going to jump up just off of that alone.
Yeah.
Because you're using less of your credit. And the number you guys want to be at is under 30%. I tell you, optimally, you want to be under 10% of your total utilization. But the way to finesse that is increase your limits in general.
And let's say you're making, let's say like 50 to 100K your first year. If you get like a promotion or making more money, call again, because with your higher increased income, you can get a bigger capacity as well.
Absolutely. And calling the credit card company will help you a lot with that. You can do it on the app as well, but they're going to increase it if you call them directly and ask for it.
It's better.
What else do we got here?
Last one here.
We got here.
J-Roo.
The J-Roo goes, the end of my nigginess was meeting this 65-year-old bum named Biz, driving an old green caddy, smoking blacks, trying to holler at pregnant threes, and was selling dime bags with confidence as a kingpin. There you go, bro.
Okay.
Hey, that's an L for sure, man. Hey, there you go. If you don't want to end up like him, Don't do that stuff, man.
You can learn either by appreciation or not appreciating the person. So
yeah.
Cool.
Anything? We're reading 20 and up only?
Yeah, just for time wise.
Okay. So guys, if you want to read the chats, 3 more. Oh, these came in before the 20 announcement?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll read them then.
Cool. Let's go.
But guys, from this point forward, 20 and up, and we'll read them on air. Okay, where are we at here? Let's see here. Pull them up, Bills, please.
Got you right now.
And thank you guys so much for supporting, man. FNFSuperchat.com if you want to get involved in the show. BAW sent a $5 tip. That's from Locals. So shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to Locals, man.
Guys, join. Locals is castleclub.tv, man. And then
Guillermo Reyes,
$100. Appreciate that so much.
Guillermo
Reyes. It goes, for you young guys, I'm an electrical journey lineman, power lines. I made at least $210K last year. Woo! My house I bought at 22 is being paid off by a renter. I'm 27, trying to learn e-com on the side. That's what we're fucking talking about, baby.
See, he learned a trade, makes good money, and what do you do? Invest into real estate, and then he has time, so he can, guess what, work on a side hustle or a side business because he has time back.
Bam. By the time this guy's 30, he's going to be in a fantastic position where he can decide, you know what, I don't want to go to work today. And he doesn't have to. Or he can retire at 30 if he wants.
But it starts in your 20s.
But it starts in your 20s, guys. You start building that foundation now, okay? So shout out to you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, man. That's awesome.
That's dope,
fucking great, man.
W.
Any good CPAs in NYC? I haven't done taxes in 2 years. Started a side business and made over 100K, but not all profit. Bought an Airbnb in Florida. Make 140K in my regular job and put 40K away in 401.
For CPAs, what I like to do is get referrals because I don't know the current marketplace. But let's say I see someone that's a big business person in my space or my environment.
He gonna owe some money though.
Yeah,
he hasn't done taxes in 2 years.
Yeah,
Lord.
Hey, you messed up, my friend. But find someone that you actually admire or is in a business space in your local town, if you can, or online. Ask them, hey, man, I'm just curious, who's your CPA? I want to reach out to them as well. And if they're cool, they might give that referral. But you can look online as well. But I just find having referrals is way better.
Yeah.
In my case.
Yeah, and go to like an entrepreneur that has a CPA. See, you know, when you're an entrepreneur, guys, you're going to want to use like a real CPA. You don't want to go to H&R Block and shit like that.
Yeah.
You're going to need to get accountants that can work with entrepreneurs. That's why Steve is so good.
Because they know what to do to lower your taxes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else? All right. Now we're on the last two here. We're at number 4, right?
Yeah, number 4.
Hold on real quick. I got it.
Round 4.
Got a sound effect for everything.
This actually involves number 3, just in a different way. Avoid relationships that don't help you achieve your goals.
Bam.
So guys, this could be friends, girlfriends, even wives. It could even be your dog. Whatever's going to take you off your course is a problem. And I think for most people, they look at life as, all right, this makes me feel good, so I should do this. But in reality, what feels good isn't always right. And I think for most of us, we can all say as men, we might find a girl we like a lot, and she might say, hey, you know what? You traveling to Miami or to New York to follow your dreams doesn't help me. So stay here and, we'll work it out. If you leave, I'll break up with you. And a lot of things happen and are determined by what our girl wants, so to speak. You ever hear the saying, let me ask my wife first? Bro, what's wrong with you?
Bro.
And again, that's because you're putting her before your goals and your purpose. And what happens is going on that path leads to what? Destruction, because ultimately it's going to be a destroyed relationship. So I would just say avoid things where you can be held back from your goals. And even me, I made a mistake again earlier on in my 20s. I married a single mom. And
stupid.
I say this to say, I made mistakes, guys. And without those mistakes, I would not be here today. But learning from them helped me move forward. And you guys, you guys know the full story, man. I married a single mom, man. I moved in with her.
Stupid.
Made some L's there.
Stupid.
And I forgot why I came to America. It was to be successful. And I was blinded by smashing. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid.
Nigga gotta smash. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that happened. And then I'll never forget, I was in my car coming home from work. And I was like, damn, I'm not feeling fulfilled. I feel like I've lost myself. What's wrong with me? I was on YouTube. I typed in dating single mothers, right? I know, crazy search term, but it's like
actually,
curious.
that was a smart move.
Yeah, what should I do? And then I found Solo TV 84. I found King Riches, but the person that really made me the change was Tom Likas. He had a full radio show about like dating single moms, how it could slow you down off your path. He calls them dream killers, well, women in general.
So true, bro.
But and I was like, wow, like. First time I ever heard this, like, being said openly, like, yo, listen, man, put yourself first as a man. Like, what are you doing? And in my 20s, I'm impressionable, man. Like, I'm hearing from the church, marry young, marry before you move in, all that stuff. Religion does have a
TradCon
play.
advice fucked you up.
Yes. And I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared to handle that type of like pressure, or you could say environment. But long story short, guys, I watched those videos on YouTube. You're probably watching this video now. You can learn from it as well. And I changed my whole setup from watching that video. And that relationship, if I stayed, I would not be here today. And I wish her the best. I wish everyone the best in that scenario. But again, as a man, put yourself first. Because when you're first, guys, as a man, especially in your 20s, you can focus on your goals and your passion. And indefinitely, guys, you're gonna see, once you get to that peak performance for yourself, it could be 100K, 500K, $1 million a year. You can provide for your family and yourself. And the biggest blessing you can do is be the rock for your family. Because, guys, if you're, I want to say, making 20, 30K a year and you spend some time, you're doing yourself a disservice, because your family comes first. And if you can't provide for your family, why are you here? What are you really doing? So avoid having bad relationships where it doesn't help you with your goals. Avoid girls that are going to pull you back off your mission. Avoid friends that are going to say, hey, bro, come smoke with us. Come like party with us. Hey, guys, I got goals to accomplish. Sorry, I can't. And it may suck because you want to hang with them, but in your 20s, bro, you don't have a lot of time. It seems like you got a lot of time, but it goes really fast. So,
yeah.
Important.
Guys, show me 5 individuals you hang out with. Whatever they are, you're going to be the 6th. And this is imperative, guys. You're better off being alone than being with people that are going to drag you down. Just a personal story. I had some, childhood friends that, I didn't speak to for years while I was, building up the podcast and everything else like that. And it sucks, right? And, they resent me a little bit for it. But now, right, I'm cool with them now. We got open communication again. And, they're like, hey, man, we understand why you had to do that. And there's nothing wrong with going back and talking to those guys after you make it, right? But at some point, you're going to need to focus. You need to get your stuff together. Luckily, like, these guys weren't like negative like that, where like they do drugs or do anything like that would mess me up. It's just that they didn't have the same mindset that I did when it comes to success, right? They work jobs and they're comfortable in their jobs. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But you need to surround yourself with people that want to get more. And there's nothing wrong going back to those people after you make it. But you need to seriously be selfishly focused. And what I mean by that is, if people aren't adding to the mission or helping you get to the mission, they're no longer a part of the mission.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very difficult thing to do, man. It really is. Because when you have childhood friends or people that you've known for a while, it's very difficult to let go of those relationships sometimes. But sometimes it has to be done, especially, right? Luckily, I didn't have to deal with this, but especially if your friends are involved in like drinking all the time, smoking weed, wanting to party, chasing cheap thrills and pleasures, and they don't have, their goals aren't aligning with your goals, bro. It's time to move on and find people that have aligned goals. Nothing puts men together better than a shared mission.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, hell, it's the reason why y'all see us doing this podcast for y'all right now. We have a shared mission with getting y'all the best content that we can, giving y'all the #1 men's podcast, and that is why we're all uniting to do this, and that's why we're so tight, is because we have a unified mission. You need to find guys that have a unified mission with you. In today's day and age where everyone is blue pill, etc., it's not going to be easy. I'm not lying to you guys. It's going to be very difficult because a lot of people are a lot of guys are just Simpson losers and they want to be comfortable. But once you chase comfort, that's when the L's begin. Because what I tell guys all the time is you need to learn how to become comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Right? Like right now, right? I'm doing some training, which is classified right now, but I'm not necessarily comfortable doing it. I've never done it before. It's weird. It's tough, but it needs to be done. Okay. Always self-improving, right? Even something as small as like my waves. I was like, you know what, man? I'm gonna get this hair transplant. Fuck the haters. I'm gonna constantly self-improve, whether it's my looks, my mindset, etc. I'll brush this hair. I'm gonna get these waves back and give myself little challenges here and there, right? With self-improving. I'm a big proponent of looks maxing. I really do genuinely think that guys should focus on going to the gym, improving their look, whitening their teeth, take care of themselves, keeping their skin clear, drinking enough water, living a healthy lifestyle, because look good, feel good. Right? And you should take that mindset with everything you do in life. But a lot of times, guys, when you have negative people in your life, they're going to fucking stop you. When I was going to the gym and I was really focusing on like building my physique up, especially in my 20s, oh, bro, you go to the gym too much. Oh, bro, one day missing the gym is going to kill you. Oh, why do you eat like that? Oh, wow, you're so boring. Chicken and rice again? Blah, blah, blah. And, if I had listened to that, oh, you know what? Nah, let me give in. Let me go hang out with the boys. Oh, you know what? Let me go drink, blah, 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 blah. No, because I wouldn't be where I'm at right now had I followed that shit. I would have been like them. And I want you guys to also understand too that once you start becoming, once you start becoming successful, or you start adopting habits that successful people adapt, right? The first thing your friends are going to do, or people around you, is going to say, "Oh, you changed.
Yeah.
Oh, why are you doing this? Oh, you think you're better than us?" These are all the phrases that you're going to hear. And I need you guys to understand the reason why they're saying that is because what you're doing is you changing and you wanting better puts a spotlight on their inadequacies.
Bam.
And that spotlight hurts. They don't want that spotlight on them. So they're trying to drag you, back into the darkness with them so that spotlight isn't with them. Because you choosing to change, because you're just like them a lot of times. Same hometown, same upbringing to a degree, same background, all this shit. But you're choosing something different. That makes them feel uncomfortable. Because then they know in the back of their mind, wait, he's doing it? Shit. Well, I'm going to have to change too if he's going to keep hanging out with me. Nah, I like him fat and a loser and unaware and stupid. Let me drag him back. Because I don't like the spotlight on me. Now, fuck that shit. If you really love your friends, you would keep that spotlight on them and motivate them to join you. And if they don't want to join you, then too bad.
Is what it is.
But that's what it is, guys. That's why people will shame you when you start becoming successful. Because your spotlight, your success shines a direct fucking spotlight right on their inadequacies. And human beings don't like change. Human beings don't like adapting. Human beings don't like growing. Because growing takes discomfort. And human beings chase comfort. All right? So don't fall for it. If they don't want to grow with you, it's time to go, man. Turn into Goku.
It's part of life, man. It sucks, but...
Because that's the first thing. Once you start going to the gym, bro, and you start improving, or you start working a second job, or you really start focusing on saving and hustling, they're going to say you changed. They're going to say you're obsessed. They're going to say, yo, just take a day off. They're going to say, yo, what's wrong with you? They're going to call you, all these terms. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. That's them trying to drag you down back to their level so that they can feel comfortable and they don't feel inadequate hanging around you. If they're really good friends, they say, you know what? I'm going to go with you to the gym at 5 a.m. Let's fucking do it. That's how you weed out the losers.
I'd also like to add as well, as an individual, being a lone wolf is okay for a period of time, but you do need a team because, once again, anyone that's successful has a team around them. I don't care who you are, Bill Gates, Donald Trump.
And you're going to find them from your endeavors, guys.
But you got to be focused on being on your path. Because if you sway back and forth, you might tiptoe back into the bad life. And once again, being a lone wolf doesn't work long term. Just keep that in mind. So
yeah, cool. It's a temporary solution, guys. But at some point, you are going to need a network with you to scale up to the next level. But you're going to find them through your new endeavors.
I mean, even family could
be... If you're doing it right, you're going to find them.
Family could be hitters, too.
Facts.
I would argue family could be your biggest hitters because they see you winning and they say, oh, nah, my brother's doing this, my son's doing this. Yep. I failed, so you should fail, too.
It'll be the people closest to you, guys, that will do this. That's why this is so hard. It's going to be the people closest to you. Yeah. It ain't going to be like a third, removed friend. No, it's going to be your best friend.
Yeah, friends,
it's going to be your girl. It's going to be your mom. It's going to be your dad, potentially. It's going to be your uncle. It's going to be your cousin.
Secretly, like you said earlier, people hate being accountable. And that spotlight that's shine on their inadequacies can also affect their lifestyle. And they don't want to change.
Absolutely.
They're lazy.
Yep. But here's the thing, though. Stick with it long enough. Become successful. I promise you. Next time you see them, how'd you do that? Explain. First they hate, and then they admire.
Yeah.
All right? Just like us. Some of our haters that made hippies on us, what are they doing? They try to start a podcast. It fucking failed.
Isn't that funny?
Fucking bums.
Funny, bro.
You know what I mean? Literally. Some of our biggest haters, they launched their podcast off of hating on us. Had the most views they ever had. Right? Been on YouTube 10 plus years. Made a podcast? Fucking failure. I say it all the time. They can imitate, but they'll never fucking replicate.
Through all the hate, man, just smile out. Enjoy your life, man. That's all you can do. And then last point here, guys, is going to be...
final round.
You know what?
Oh, real quick, before you give it to them. Yeah. Guys, we got almost 10,000 y'all watching right now between the platforms on YouTube and on Rumble. Oh, a little over 10,000.
What y'all do, guys, man?
Guys, do me a favor. Like the video on YouTube. We only got 2.9K likes, bro. We should easily be at like 4,000 likes here on YouTube, man.
And
like the video so we go up in the algo. And also do me a favor. Comment below for the algorithm. I'd really appreciate it.
There's been so many new members on Castle Club TV.
Oh, shout out to y'all, man.
So castleclub.tv.
Guys, castleclub.tv, join. If you really rock with us and you love us, and you really support us, that's the #1 place to go. Castleclub.tv.
Not Illy Cleanest Player. Who else here? We got Mel NLB, Mookie the Vet. Shout out to you guys supporting, man. Neff 12 Escobar, Truckin' Ninja, hold on, Mascara X. Yo, shout out to y'all, man, supporting.
It means
man.
a lot, bro. Because like I said before, y'all know we got demonetized. The haters are gonna hate, but the mission does not stop. And you guys honestly are helping the mission continue on. So thank you guys so much. And don't worry, we're gonna give y'all exclusive content on there. I'm thinking, like I said before, we're probably gonna do an episode on locals for y'all, top 20 sim songs this week. So we'll figure out a day that we schedule that for y'all. Probably start on Rumble because we won't be able to do it on YouTube because obviously copyright. We're gonna be playing music and shit. But yeah, is the list done, Mo, or not yet? Pretty much done. We got a lot of honorable mentions in it too.
I got like more than
what we need.
Yeah,
that's hilarious. All right, cool. Okay, where we at here?
And then last point.
Last one.
This is pretty simple, but I said the most important point. I'm gonna change this one from the other one I had before.
Okay.
You are lazy and don't value your time. So I would just argue that if you're somebody that wants to be successful, time is going to be your greatest asset because the time you spend moving towards your goals or having, like, I want to say, actual actions that will help you move forward will determine how far you get. And people say all the time, yo, bro, why am I not successful? Why am I struggling? Why am I in the same position? It's because you're doing the same stuff you did before. Nothing has changed. And most of us nowadays, we live like for the moment. YOLO, you only live once. And a lot of our friends are on the same path. But my thing is, like, how bad do you want it? Because if you want it really badly, you'll do whatever it takes. I would argue, like, you would actually give up the fun in the moments because those fun moments don't lead to success. They lead to in the moment fun and I want to say pleasure. And
well, I want to say this real quick too to add to that. Here's the litmus test, guys. Front end pleasure almost always has back end pain, but front end pain almost always has back end pleasure. Okay. Because the thing is that, right, you want to go to the party, you want to you want to go to the club, you want to drink, right? That's front end fun. Woo, yeah, out here partying and doing all this other shit, especially when you didn't earn it, right? It's fun at first, then you got to wake up the next day with a hangover. Then you got to realize, you got to deal with, like, an annoying girl that you didn't even really like that. You feel like shit. You spend a bunch of money. Upfront pleasure almost always leads to back end pain. But on the other hand, front end pain, going to the gym, being disciplined, doing things that you don't want to do when you don't feel like it, but doing it regardless of how you feel, that almost always leads to back-end pleasure. And that's what's most important. You go to the gym, it's a gift box. It's wrapped in pain. It sucks. Oh, man, I'm in the gym again. Damn it. Doing, I'm taking sets to damn near failure. I'm eating this boring-ass food. I'm eating, counting my calories. This is really boring, and it sucks, and it's monotonous. But guess what? That front-end pain, right? The gift box is wrapped in pain, but if you can, bear through, dealing with the pain of maybe you get pricked with a thorn here or there, but you open it up, it's that back end pleasure. Now you have confidence. Now you have a good physique. You got health. You feel good. That's the most important thing. You're able to look at the man in the mirror and be impressed and be happy with what you see back. I need all of y'all guys. Real talk, man. You guys want to see the real litmus test if you're living a good life? After this show, I want each and every one of y'all to go to the fucking bathroom and look at the man in the mirror. Are you happy with what you see? Take your fucking shirt off. Okay? Pause. And look at the man in the mirror. Are you happy with what you see? I'm willing to bet 90+% of y'all are not going to be happy with what you see. Guess what? You got some fucking work to do. A lot of y'all are probably fat, slobby, shitty ass body, shitty ass physique, skinny maybe, acne all over your face or on your body, whatever. You got some fucking work to do. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. But you need to understand that you must suffer as a man to get the back end benefits. That's just how it is, unfortunately.
Yeah, sacrifice.
Yeah. If you're going to take one quote away, front end pleasure almost always leads to back end pain. Front end pain almost always leads to back end pleasure. Delayed gratification, my friends, is the name of the fucking game when you're a man. You don't have the benefits and the privilege of having a dude come in and save you, a Prince Charming. It ain't fucking coming. It ain't happening, bro. Women could get saved. You ain't, though. She can sell feet pictures on fucking OnlyFans. You can't.
She can get married.
You're going to have to be on your feet working, nigga. She can sell feet pictures, but you can't.
Yeah, we all got improved, man. And then just to add the story to what I was saying earlier, I'll never forget. I was at my job, and every Friday we had like a after work party event. Even on weekdays, so go to like a bar or just chop it up at like Dave and Buster's and have fun. And I'm like, damn, man, I really want to go to these events, but I just know if I don't work overtime, I can't buy that property. And it was like, okay, give up the pleasure now for later on having a property, or have the fun now and maybe get it if I work less time. And my goals were more important to me at that point than, partying. And it hurt, man, because I really want to have fun. I felt like I was working hard. I need a little break, but I just knew if I took my foot off the pedal at this point, like, okay, this was when it hit me. I was at an event with some friends from work, and they had a table. And I said to myself, I want to be able to buy my own table at some point and enjoy it, because I didn't enjoy it. I'm like, what am I celebrating? I'm not where I want to be. I have a boss that's cool, but he's where he wants to be. I'm not. So while he's celebrating buying a table, treating us well, that's great, but that's not where I want to be. I want to be the boss myself. And, that day I said, you know what? I'm going to work overtime. I'm going to work harder because I'm not close to where I want to be. And now we're here today.
A lot of you guys, I'll keep it $1,000,000, all the way $1,000,000. A lot of you guys don't even deserve to fucking go out. A lot of you guys are fat, sloppy, strange, awkward sounding, don't have your shit together. Y'all don't even deserve to fucking be outside of the club or a bar or any of this other shit. Like, real talk, man. A lot of you guys haven't even earned that privilege. It's something that you earn. In my 20s, guys, when I was in college, I stayed inside more than I went out. Part of that's because I was a Division I athlete, which I'm grateful for because it forced me to be responsible and be up at fucking 5 every single morning to train. We train 2 to 3 times a day, right? But you should be declining more party invites and going out invites than actually going. Ask yourself, when you're asked to go to a party or go to some social event or etc., right? Are you always saying yes? Might need to start saying no more. Real talk. You might need to start saying no more and work on something. A lot of you guys are just living for the fucking weekend. Everybody's working for the weekend. Bro, if you're a guy that you're a weekend warrior and you're literally living for Friday through Sunday, you're fucking up in life, bro. If you hate Mondays, you're fucking up in life. If you hate the work week, you're fucking up in life. You need to figure out a way where the days of the week don't fucking matter to you anymore. Because you either A, enjoy what you're doing, or you're an entrepreneur and you work on your fucking own time.
You know the thing about weekend warriors?
What?
They're fighting a battle that they can never win.
Yeah.
Monday always comes.
Yep.
Monday's always there.
So what the fuck are you going to do about it?
What are you fighting, bro?
Yeah. Like, real talk, man. Like, a lot of you guys don't have your shit together, and you guys are trying to do shit that you, quite frankly, you don't deserve to fucking do. I want to travel. You're a bum. I want to go out with hot bitches. I want a bad bitch. You're a fucking bum. Oh, I want to be a personal trainer. You're fat. Oh, I want to coach people. You don't deserve to. You haven't done shit in your fucking life. 25-year-old life coach. What the fuck are you talking about? You haven't done anything.
I want to talk RP.
Yeah.
Nigga, what have you experienced?
Yeah.
Nothing.
You know what I mean? So, guys, like I said before, litmus test. After the show, look in the fucking mirror. Take your shirt off. Are you happy with what you see? Most of y'all are going to say no. Good. You need to fucking get to work. Get your money on point. Go to the gym. And that's going to build your confidence. Confidence only comes from accomplishment. It can start as something as simple as waking up and making your bed. Boom, task done. And then small wins lead to medium wins, which then eventually leads to big fucking wins. And then you got to learn how to say no. That is such a fucking important trait to have. Yo, we're going to the bar, bro. Yo, we got a rager, man. Bitches are going to be there. It's going to be lit. Come. You need to be able to say,
nope.
And stand on that shit. And accept the pain of sitting in your fucking house, right? Working in solitude, going to the gym, eating correctly, whatever. You just need to learn how to accept that pain. I can't tell you guys how many times when I was in college, I'd be invited to fucking parties and I just said, no, I got practice tomorrow. I can't. Bro, I missed out on so much fucking fun in college. But fuck it.
Yo.
If I had not done that in my 20s, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I wouldn't have the physique that I have. I wouldn't have the mindset that I have. I wouldn't have the job that I had, which I was able to go ahead and get a 6-figure job fresh out of college to be able to invest and create this podcast. I wouldn't have been able to do any of that shit if I didn't have that discipline from the beginning. It starts with fucking no. So then later on in life, people will tell you yes. One more time, you motherfuckers. Learn how to say no so people tell you yes in the fucking future. But if you say yes all the time, especially to degenerative behavior that's not going to set you up for success, I promise you, people are going to tell you no in the fucking future because you didn't learn how to say no when it mattered.
W. Guys would be like, where the hoes at? Don't ask where the hoes at. Ask where the money's at. That's where the goals are at because that's going to be more important than the hoes. But yeah, I think you guys get the point now.
All right.
Cool. So
read some of these chats. And this is advice that, your fucking big brother or your dad should have told you, or maybe you didn't have a dad. It's fine. We're here. We got y'all, man.
Yo,
but that's so important, man. Learning to say no to fun is one of the most important skill sets you will have as a man. I promise y'all, man. Learning that front-end pleasure is almost always going to fuck you up later on. You need to learn how to control that, especially in your 20s.
It's hard. Okay.
What we got here? FNF Financial Services is the number one industry over real estate for becoming a millionaire. Real estate also sucks when market is bad, not with financial services. Also, in the next 10 to 15 years, 1.3 trillion per year will be rolled into annuities. Now is a great time to get into industry. Plus, you can build an agency to build passive income on top of that. Financial services. Bro, I mean, numbers don't lie. 90% plus of millionaires come from real estate, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you can't dispute that. And the real estate market is going to be pretty stable because we have a housing shortage of almost 5 million homes. So I respectfully disagree with that one. The numbers just don't add up, my friend.
Hey, Myron.
Hey, Myron, you inspired me to get my first house. I got it with my wife. Both of our names are on the title, but only her name is on the loan. Okay, I see what you did there. She don't know what I know. Thanks for all the value. All right, bro.
Yo, you smart, bro. I was about to say L, but you did it smart. All right, man. You smart ass.
Myron, your advice to hook up with 40 girls is terrible advice. Instead of being degenerate, it's 50, sir. Stand corrected. Why not advise men to homeschool their children and teach them the duties of husband and wife? Well, bro, this is a perfect example of what I mean when I say TradCons just don't get it. All right, cool, man. Then you know what? Go ahead and marry the woman that you lose your virginity to and see what happens. Okay. Mr. Drippy sent a $5 tip. Y'all listen to Travis Scott's new album? Okay.
No. Why would we do that?
Yeah, I don't.
Bro, again, wasting time on things that don't matter.
Yeah.
Travis Scott's a millionaire, bro.
Controversial take? I don't listen to music in my free time. I think that's retarded.
Travis Scott is already where he needs to be. You are probably not.
Real talk, I'll keep it all the way 1 million with y'all.
Bro.
You shouldn't be listening to music unless you're in a fucking gym.
Yeah.
Listening to music is one of the biggest wastes of fucking time ever.
Bro, you're in your car driving to work an hour away listening to music? What are you learning?
Out of here. Especially music nowadays.
Bro, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, bro.
Yo, that's an L.
Yeah, man.
Put an audiobook on about success, maybe your career, real estate. Learn that rather than
Yeah, bro.
Bro.
Yeah, bro. Don't listen to music in your free time. You should be listening to the music in the gym. That's about it.
Yeah.
When you're doing something that is productive, then you earn the privilege to fucking listen to music. Y'all shouldn't even be watching the TV either.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't watch anything that isn't educational. 90% of the time.
I watch documentaries, bro.
Yeah. Maybe every now and then I might watch a scary movie here or there, blah, blah.
With a chick,
with a girl, whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
But for every 10 things that I watch, 9 of them are educational. Something on World War II, World War I, geopolitics, history. Like, I'm always learning something so that I can just be a better man in general. Because, guys, you'll be amazed at how, just picking things up and learning, it's going to make you a more diversified individual. It's going to make you a more interesting individual. A lot of you guys that are fucking boring on dates with girls, I don't know what to say. It's because y'all are fucking retarded. Y'all don't have any type of knowledge or background that's interesting. Okay? Learn about different things. Learn little fun facts. It makes you a way more interesting person. And then on top of that, women respect wisdom. They really do.
Yeah.
They need to feel like they're with a guy that's way more intelligent than they are. Nothing wrong with being intelligent and articulating your way in a certain way and knowing interesting, cool little facts. Okay?
I knew a guy that was very good at telling stories. They weren't real, but it sounded like he knew what he was talking about. He got laid, though.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
We got
real
here... Slaps. And also, real quick, for that guy that made that TradCon argument, go ahead and watch the Timcast episode that we did.
Oh, yeah.
On Culture Wars. We went ahead and did a debate with a TradCon that had a family, etc. You guys want to see how TradCons have zero clue what they're talking about? Go watch that episode. Because TradCons tend to deal in the ideals versus what is real. And unfortunately, the sexual marketplace is not a good place to be practicing being a TradCon. It doesn't work. Real Slaps goes, hey, my name is Prince. Moved from GH to US at 15. 2016, I always wanted to make it in life. Now I'm training to be an aircraft pilot, I think is what he means, and working on my YouTube automation. Please keep posting every day and hashtag Lone Wolf. Hey, bro.
From Ghana, West Africa.
Oh, from Ghana. Okay, shout out to you, my friend. You nitty way. And then Venom goes, for Womanizer Wednesday, can you list why an iPhone is needed for a single man? With iOS 17 coming out, it will have new features that make it convenient for iPhone users to interact with each other. I mean, bro, we don't need to do a whole Womanizer Wednesday on the iPhone.
We spoke about it many times.
We've spoken about this many times. I guess I have to say it one more time for y'all. I wish it wasn't like this, guys, but women absolutely judge you if you don't have an iPhone. If you send them a text and it's fucking green bubbles, they're like, oh, what the hell?
Are you
they're
a scammer?
Assume you're low,
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, scammer.
Are you broke?
Lower socioeconomic status, whatever it is. I mean, even though Androids are superior telephones and superior devices to Apple.
Don't attack us. We're just messengers. But I guarantee you, as a chick, hey, what do you prefer? iPhone.
Bro, the amount of girls that fucking like flake on a guy or don't hang out with him because he has an Android is fucking ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
There was a viral video that came out, I think on like Twitter, something like that, where I think it was either a female dating coach or like this girl, I forget what it was, but she basically said, she's heard hundreds of women say, I disqualified a guy just because he didn't have an iPhone.
Yeah.
Bro, it's already hard enough for most of y'all, man.
Don't make it harder.
Don't make it harder, bro.
Don't.
All right? I don't care if you got to get a second phone as a whole phone, whatever.
Yeah, both.
Okay, the final step should be executing and taking action on everything you guys went over tonight. The info y'all give shouldn't be for free. Most people charge thousands to give it out like this, and people take it for granted. Unfortunately,
Facts.
I would be taking notes on everything. Keep providing all the great value you do. Thank you so much, man.
Yo, I don't know any
Try
other
to keep it free for y'all, man.
that gives you this much value for free, bro. They charge you.
Facts.
At least. Or put it behind a course.
Or they're a retarded reaction channel that adds no value. Dr. B84, I'm glad I did the work in my 20s and now own a large house in my late 30s. Oh, that was from before. Shout out to Dr. B84.
Shout out to you, bro.
Anything else?
Yep, right here.
And though, hey FNF, a lot of the side hustle y'all provide are online. I like them. Oh no, we did that one already, bro.
You did that one too? All right,
Yeah.
perfect. And then it's
Nat Illy. Fresh. How come you didn't know this? I know this, bro.
He actually quotes this all the time.
King Solomon had 1,000 wives and no STDs. Why? Because sexual diseases started in women's bodies, not men's, if they were virgins. Okay.
I don't get the point.
Me either.
What you trying to say?
Bro, we know this, man.
Yeah, he's referred to that a bunch.
Okay. Tyson995 says, I'm actually an apprentice lineman and been on the same track. Got myself a charger, but I've been saving every penny after that parents blessed me with staying home.
Oh, right.
Okay. Worst Generation says, have you guys ever heard about credit AI for credit cards? They're extremely good for people with no credit history.
Never heard of it.
Never
heard of it. And we're going to be rolling out a credit repair thing for a lot of y'all soon. Don't worry.
We got you guys.
We're going to be working with a company to help y'all with that. And y'all will get a nice discount as well. Nick donated $20. He goes, I don't want to be going out and stuff, but I just want to keep my relationships. It's harder to maintain relationships when you're working on your goals and not going out.
That is true. I will admit that. Like, it's a sacrifice. Like, even now, like, I'm not going out like I used to go to events, but I'm in the gym. I'm working on myself. I'm becoming a better person. But once this is finished, back on track. So it's a sacrifice, give and take.
Yep. And if you do go out, what I used to do sometimes, every, now and then, I used to bring a can of fucking sardines with me or tuna, and I'd have water with me, and I'd drink water and eat fucking tuna at the party. It was weird, but fuck them. Hey man, I gotta stay on my goals. I'll hang out with y'all for like an hour or whatever. I'm gonna bring my fucking can of tuna.
You a
and
savage,
eat
bro.
that, man. Hey man, that's what I did in college.
You a savage, bro.
Yeah, man. How are women technically smarter than men? I see these hoes in the
panel.
In the panel, can't name 3 countries. Ask myself how it can get worse than that.
Oh, it's worse than that, my friend. It's way worse than that.
Forgot to say I also need the nationality to accomplish more. Okay. And then what else? Anything else?
That's all.
That was legend. Okay.
All right.
I think that came in from before.
This was
right?
a W stream, man.
Yeah, it was, man.
Covered a lot
Gave
today.
you a lot of value. Guys,
send this to a friend that's in their
send us
20s, in their 30s too as well. Just because like this is foundational for everybody. And as men, you can't get lazy, bro. Like you gotta provide. You gotta be that leader, man. No matter what.
I see 3.3K likes, but 3.7 y'all watching.
What?
Guys, let's get 4,000 likes, man. Do me a favor, like the video, guys. Okay, we gave y'all a lot of sauce on this one, man. Send this video out for all you got young guys that are watching. Even guys, we should make this video for your 20s and your 30s. But bro, That is the path to success, my friends. If you guys follow those things, and I'll just recap it real quick. Actually, Fresh, can you recap it?
Yes, we got it.
Actually, Fresh came up with this topic for all you guys that say Fresh is useless.
Learn
This is a
from
great stream.
Our mistakes, man. Number 1, build a good credit score. Number 2, avoid dumb financial mistakes. Number 3, only go to school if you are career focused. For example,
Something
lawyer,
that will get you a job after.
doctor, computer science,
A real job.
or trade. And then number 4, avoid relationships that don't help you achieve your goals. That's very important. And last one here, if you are lazy and don't value your time, you will fail.
Bam.
Bam.
Yeah, guys. Follow those 5 things, man, and you're going to be solid. I think the girls are here, so we're going to go ahead and have a second show for y'all here in a little bit. I think, I don't know, is Chris here?
No.
Well, that's why I got my shirt on.
Still a bum.
But the girls are here.
All right, guys, I estimate that we're probably going to start somewhere around 9:30, 9:45-ish, okay, guys? Yes. Well, I love y'all, guys. Do me a favor, like the video. I see 3.3K likes only. Let's get to 4K likes on this thing. Comment below for the algorithm if you guys really enjoyed this. And then last but not least, please subscribe to CastleClub.tv, man. If y'all really rock with us, you want to support the mission, you guys want us to keep giving free content like this, hey, man. CastleClub.tv will keep the mission running.
Yep.
Let's get to 10,000 strong on there so we can give a middle finger to all the people that like to go ahead and cancel. We really appreciate it. We'll be able to keep running the show at a high level.
Yes.
CastleClub.tv, guys. Thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed this, peace.
Peace.